Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Hi, howdy, hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, middle of the week. Welcome in, welcome in. Please take a seat. Find your seat. Get in front of the class because we like to save the back of the room for our disruptive students, so they have a place to sit and take some notes possibly. So come on in and get ready to engage and say it how you want to say it when you want to say it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Golden Brown, CC Life, Mimi, Mish One, 80%. Welcome in. If you're in the bushes, welcome, welcome, welcome. You can hit that like button for me. It'll be greatly appreciated. And if you want to wait till the spirit hits you, then do that too. All right. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it. Still trying to grow. So I need you to hit that subscribe if you haven't done so. Hey, SK Lee and TD. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Welcome in. As you see on the screen here, I have a 2026. So I want to send out congratulations to all the graduates from K, even pre-K. If you have someone in your family, if it's you, friends, friends of friends that graduating this year, or have already graduated because it is graduation season, congratulations. Okay, that's what it's all about, the milestones. Again, whether it's from pre-K all the way up to law school, medical school, RN, doctorates, all of that, masters, specialists, bachelors, associates, high school diploma, GED. Congratulations. Going from pre-K to kindergarten to first grade. You know what I'm saying? From middle school, from elementary to middle school to high school. Congratulations to your family member, to you, your kids, all of that. All right. This is a very, very special time. I love it. I love this time of the year, proms and graduations. Okay. I went and looked. And if you have someone, drop in the chat so we can all tell you congratulations. If you have someone in your family, we can tell you congratulations. Because if you part of their tribe, hey, okay. I had a nephew graduate. He's not my blood nephew, but my besties, actually both of her sons graduated. One graduated last weekend. He's becoming a doctor, and the other graduated the other day with his master's. And I think he's going to become an educator. So yeah, and then of course high school graduation I had to attend last night. So yeah, it's you know, big things are happening. So for many of people out here, right? For many of people. All right. So we got CC Life grandson graduated from elementary, going to middle. Congratulations to him. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey Don, welcome in. Hey Mary. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. Hey Sweet Cake and Matic. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So let's get on into it. I switched gears a little bit. Um, And of course, you've seen the thumbnail, so you know what we're getting into. So let's go ahead and get the agenda up. Hey, Carmen, because we're going to get into it. We are. So let's go ahead and get it how we need to get it around here. So let's get our agenda up here first. And of course, it's going to be Leah. All right. So we're going to do a little hopping around like we always do. But yeah, so let's go. Now I just brought back some terms because the terms never change. It's just almost like a reminder. Hold on, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. It's just a reminder so we can make the connection to what we're talking about because everything has a reason, right? Um, and some type of well, especially when we want, well, yeah, everything does have a reason, but when we want to tie someone's actions and or words, I want us to be able to make a connection to what's going on. Okay, Mimi, my daughter and granddaughter graduated with bachelor's degrees. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Mocha. Mm-hmm. And we're going to highlight all that because that's what we're talking about on this side. So again, y'all want to talk about somebody being jealous and hate us. No, we got some things and people around us that's making things happen. Okay. So yeah, that's where we are on this side of the fence. Okay. So let's get it. So a KIP pathological lie. I'm not going to read it again because I think I've written this one at least the last 2 or 3 lives. But again, she's a pathological liar. Okay. Mythomania is another term for it. This is not like being habitual. She's pathological. So we got to make sure we understand that distinction. Okay. I brought HPD back, histrionic personality disorder, characterized by persistent, overwhelming desire to be noticed, combined with exaggerated emotional displays and a distorted self image. People with HPD often behave dramatically or inappropriately to ensure they remain the center of attention. Now, there are some traits that goes with HPD, and I just pulled up 2 of them as I feel like it relates to Liv. This is the jacket I put on her. I'm not the only one, but I agree with it. Jacket, sweater, tight leggings, ugly shorts she wears, swim, whatever. This is what I put on her. All right. Impressionistic speech, communicating in a dramatic way that lacks detail or hard facts. These are some traits that go under HPD. So after you get the definition, they break it out into the different symptoms and or traits that link up to the disorder. And also shallow emotions, displaying rapidly shifting and shallow emotional expressions. All right, so check. HPD. I kept deadbeat mom in there because as you see with the thumbnail, I had the trophy mother of the year or deadbeat mom. So consistently avoids her financial, emotional, physical responsibilities towards her children. It's not about gender, but about a lack of accountability consistency and a presence in a child's and or children's life or lives. So we working with pathological liar, histrionic personality disorder, deadbeat mom. And all of it links up to this, that she looks more in the phone than the mirror of her actual life. All right. All right. So let's get into it. So I've seen in the comments of reactors, and guys, we can kind of refrain because I'm not sure how people feel about their names being in the chat. I don't want to, other reactors. I don't want, any problems. That's one thing I'm not going to be, involved in. So, but yes, I did watch that reactors video, and that's what made me kind of shift gears. So that's what we're going to talk about. I said the other night, and some other people probably said it too in the chat, something popped off as to why she's doing the things that she was doing. It's before she did her quote unquote confessional lives. This was what, Monday night we talked about this, Sunday or Monday, one of them. Yeah, something popped off. So either it's legally, and when I say legally, it's not nothing that she did because she don't do nothing legally. We know that. So when I use that term, I'm talking about on the website, or it's something she did because she's the common denominator for the uckery of it all. All right, the shenanigans of it all. So what we have come to find out, those of you that seen the live, of course, it's her. All right, it's her. So I'm going to paraphrase. If you have not seen that reactors video, definitely go check it out. But I check on that too, what she said. I actually listened to it twice because at one point she did state, if you want to talk about it, just make sure you talk about it in the correct way. And I agree 100% with that. Okay. So I'm just going to paraphrase because I don't want to, play her video, especially without permission. So I don't, like I say, I don't want to get into no ruffles with anybody, stepping on anybody's toes. So that's not how I'm planning on being on YouTube. I want to keep everything copacetic with whoever I need to keep it copacetic with. Okay. So the reacting again, I'm paraphrasing. So if you listen to it, of course, you can drop down in the chat and add what you heard and what your thoughts and all of that. Because I know some of you did watch it. So yeah, you of course drop down and say what you need to say about it. Hey Taylor, Diane, Mary, Sharonda, Renee, welcome in, everybody. Everybody, Nick, everybody, funny as hell. And again, if you have anybody celebrating, any graduates, drop down in the chat so we can tell you congratulations. 80%, her son graduated high school, college, here he comes. Okay. What school he going to? What school is he going to? If you don't mind sharing. Okay. So let's get into it. Like I say, you can add on to it in the chat. Please do so because we like dialogue over here. You know what I'm saying? We like the dialogue. So please add to it because before I do what I'm going to do, I want to talk about that before I show what I want to show. Okay. So the reactor said, she said a lot. That live was on fire. That it was on fire. Yeah, she was on fire this morning. But let me see how I want to word this. Remember that live, and I am going to bring it. I'm going to show it, guys. Part of it, a live that Liv did Let me pull it up. Let me just do it this way because it'll help me to say what I need to say. All right. All right. This live. This was the live that Betty Joe did about a month ago. And we did a reaction on this live. And in this live, she just talking because this is when she's looking like the big great pumpkin in. Okay. And in this live, she talked about going to get the kids. Okay. So let's listen. Let me do it this way. I think this will be easy for me to say what the reactor said.
Guys, everybody subscribe. No, don't show your food. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Oh God.
She has her dad's teeth all the way.
I started.
Kanani, that's gross. Don't be gross. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna get her together and we're gonna go get my babies. I might vlog. I don't know. I don't really feel like it. I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll vlog tomorrow. Tomorrow sounds better. Tomorrow. Should we vlog tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow's fine. Love y'all.
And that part right there was a lie. Let's go to point that part out. That was a lie because she came right back on live, but we're going to get to that, okay?
Pew, pew, pew. But how do you do it with all the kids? With all the kids going? She's not in the mood to watch them today. That's a good thing too. So you don't have to depend on nobody. You can just go get your, just have the shit delivered to you and you're good. Okay, I gotta take this chicken out. I can't leave it in there. Oh, perfect. Chicken is done.
Guys, before we get into it, how we need to, I'm baffled. I am so baffled with this stomach. I am so baffled with this stomach. Why is it so big? I mean, why is it so long? Why is it so long right here? After I seen this, I went back and looked at some recent videos, and her stomach just don't look like this. Like, I don't understand what's going on with this stomach. I really am confused. Yeah, me too, Sharonda. Me too. It just seems so very long right here to me. I don't know. That just. Hey, Danny, welcome in.
Okay, chicken is done.
Oh, you look strange.
We're gonna take it out and turn it up. And we gotta go. We gotta go, Kalan. You gotta change your diaper. Okay? We're gonna go get Christian. Your favorite. Back up. Back up. This is hot. She told me last night, Mommy, I miss Christian. I said, girl, you don't see Christian. I know you miss your brother. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. All right, y'all. I love a good grocery order. Me too. There's the chicken.
Let's stop it right there on that nasty looking chicken. All right. So y'all heard us say we're going to go get Christian. So, because I went back, I want to try to peruse these videos after I heard what I heard. Now, let me make this real clear. I didn't go back to peruse the videos to try to debunk what the reactor said, because I totally believe what she said. She said that when she went to go pick, when Betty Joe went to go pick the kids up for her weekend, Christian refused to go. He did not want to come. Now, she didn't say why. She just said he refused to go. So it was no Betty Joe train and seeing Christian because he refused to come. Okay. That's the first thing. All right. Now, and the only reason I pointed this out because of what she just said here. Now, of course, she didn't know when she made this comment that he wasn't coming. He, and from her thoughts that she was going to pick her kids up. So that didn't happen with Christian. Okay. So that's one thing I want to put out there if you didn't hear yet. Okay. He refused to come. And this is that time when he refused to come. All right. Now, I'm going to stop it there because we're not going to revisit this whole thing. I just want to point that little piece out. Okay. Now, let's go to the next video. Now, she just said that she possibly wasn't going to come back live. And I remember we did a reaction on this too because I say, dang, you ain't even had the kids for full 24 hours and you already on live instead of spending time with your kids. Because soon as she got back to the house, she went back live. And of course, she make herself like she's so busy doing laundry, doing all this and that, instead of spending time with her actual kids. Now, this one she titled, "Why It's So Hard Being a Biracial Woman in America." Like we did a reaction of this. You want to have this conversation when your kids are there. Okay? Instead of you focusing on your kids. Now, Ryan is sitting there on the bed. Okay? So let's just keep going here. Now, at this time.
So I get it. I get it, girl. That's why this time around, I was like, I'm not getting nothing.
At this time, we never thought about if Christian was there. All right. But here's the thing that got me about this, why I want to pull it up. And I probably say it more than once. She's sitting here now having this conversation, and her son refused to come and be with them. Her son refused. She come on live talking about things that's not important. Now, do she need to come and tell us that Christian refused to come? Possibly not. Possibly not. But you just watch her demeanor. It's like the shit she do. It's like your son just refused to come with you. And this is what you get online talking about. Like everything is okay. Everything is just good. You just probably shouldn't even came online. It's like she runs to online to talk to strangers to get her fix. It's like crack. Like she got to come online to get her fix.
Nothing German, nothing. Because I just want something easy and American made. So I got a Chevy. Okay. And I love it. I love it, y'all. The parts are hella cheap. No. Yes? Okay, I'll make you a plate of chicken. Do you want some of the pasta noodles too? Do you want a piece of bread with your chicken? Okay. Come on. Oh.
Hey,
the maintenance is included in your car note. Oh, that's good.
Hey, Shine, welcome in.
That you did. Did she say she did want pasta?
Hey, say cheese. That's what I'm wondering because that belly looks so long in this.
Robin, are you going to shower in my bathroom or the other bathroom? Okay. So if you're gonna shower in my bathroom, oh wait, no, you can't do it in my bathroom. Never mind. Around 8:30, you have to get in the shower. Okay. Okay. It's 7:50 right now.
Look how she just acting like so nonchalant, like her son didn't just refuse to come with her. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit.
Printed.
So
Now we're
here,
done. And we I mean orange juice. Come get it. Hurry up.
that Billy, I
There.
don't know,
Go
guys.
sit down and eat. You so baby I can. No, man. I love y'all too. We're way off topic now. We done
That's
changed the
what I'm
topic.
saying,
You see how that
Brianna.
goes?
That's the video I went back to. Her belly
We
did not look
confront
the
something that
same.
needs to be confronted. Now we're done. And we move on to bigger and better things. Now I'm gonna have to delete that girl's comment because she probably still hasn't commented back on what I said. Oh my gosh, girl. Don't let nobody see you doing that. And look at eyes on you. Don't look at nothing. You eat that chicken, and then you can talk to me. Robin, stop doing.
Before she could say this little piece, like all she do, oh my god, this damn chicken. I'm so over this shit, and I realized this was from a month or so ago, guys. But she's still doing it. You just give them that chicken that look like crap, and you just want them to eat that and be content. Like that's why they always trying to eat other stuff. That chicken looks horrible. I don't know why you keep baking chicken like you just know what you're doing. It just looks nasty.
That kind of stuff around your siblings. And you better not let Kailani see you. Because Kailani hasn't finished her food.
Look at
Where's
her plate.
Kailani?
Look at that plate.
She's so quiet. Why are you being so quiet? I can do something that she's not meant to do. Eat your food, Kailani. What are you doing? Get out of my refrigerator.
See, she doesn't ever make her kids feel welcome. None of them, not even AJ and Kalani. My. She's always saying my kitchen, my this, my that. It's like they're just not a cohesive group of people. It's always my, and she always got to be yelling. Like she always yelling about something. And always my. And then the way they living, I wouldn't want to be over there either.
You got this.
Look at her.
Tell me though. What? You got that one down. What? True. Oh yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make it. Hey. Not right now, don't. Yes, then. So serious, Robin. That. Since she wants chicken. Where she got chicken in her bowl? She needs to eat her pasta. You want to see my dance? Look. Yeah, that's the first thing I'm making. Aren't your friends on the phone? No, I hanged up on them. You hung up on them? They ain't even talking. They just on the phone. Oh, they want to be on the phone with you. You're that girl. Hello. And I saying that. Okay.
And see, right here, we never noticed that Christian wasn't there. I think we was just assuming Christian was in the room. But she never even talked about Christian coming to eat. Nothing. Nothing.
I learned like what? I learned like one bite. You literally want one bite of what, baby? We need to wake AJ up. Well, I'll wake him up in a minute because he needs. I don't like him sleeping right now.
Mm-hmm. So right here, if anybody, and I know the reactor said it's the video where you see Ryan and Robin in the video. Yeah. So if anybody think they want to debunk it, right here, did she ever say Christian's name? Hmm. He didn't want to touch on that stuff. That something just ain't.
The baby's jumping.
Mm,
You hope they didn't respond. I hope they did respond.
okay. That's that on that. Because I'm not trying to let me see. Yeah, she just went back sitting down, of course, looking on there like the kids not there, the same old, this same old bullcrap.
Our differences make us make what's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like a girl
Just
who
her
looks
playing like
different
she's so
and
busy.
she just owns it. You feel me?
She was so busy when
That's
the
more
kids are
beautiful
there.
than a bitch who's obviously so pretty.
Cause she knew she was in her damn feelings, so that's why she was trying to keep herself busy, folding clothes and doing laundry, all of that. Okay, so now going back to what the reactor said. The reactor said that Christian refused to come with her, so he didn't come over that night. This is that Thursday night when she picked him up. The reactor also said from her source that later on this night, Ryan cried and wanted to go home. So the daddy came and picked Ryan up. So that just left Robin. Now, here's the deal. Let's see, catch the end of this one here. Watch this little phony scenario right here. Her and these dirty cats. She always kissing on these cats and she don't never, Let me see right here.
Yeah. Not that heavy. Oh, you're not too bad. What's the matter? Did you eat all your chicken?
Chicken.
Eat all your chicken so I can give you a treat.
You don't want that, man.
I know you want a treat. Can you please eat your chicken? I ate all my chicken. Eat it with a piece of sweet bread.
You just gonna feed her a piece of chicken. Hey, Lou.
You want me to feed you? Mm-hmm. No, girlfriend. If you eat it, yes, I have ice cream. Say hey. Hey. Yes, I have ice cream in the freezer. Or I really want to make that cake, but we're not gonna do that. We can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow. I think I have cookies. I don't know if they're bad though. How long do cookies stay good for? Just go eat your chicken.
Look, go eat your chicken. That girl don't want that nasty chicken.
I remember when you were so little. Okay, come on. You need to go. Baby chicken? No. Okay, y'all, we love you. I'm gonna finish folding these clothes and.
All right. So later on that night, this same night right here, I don't know what went down, but Ryan wanted to go home, and the daddy came and got her. All right. So, last child standing as far as the Web 3 goes, of course is Robin. So the next morning on the way to school, now again, don't know what was said, what conspired in between that time, but Robin said to her breeder, please don't get mad at me, but I want to go home. Now, this is on the way to school that Friday morning. In turn, the breeder says, and again, I'm paraphrasing, you can go listen to it from the reactor, because of course she tells it a whole lot more passionate. The breeder in turn says, well, if you call your father, don't ever reach out to me again. Don't ever reach out to me to come pick y'all up ever again. And of course, Robin got very upset, crying, because she is a 12-year-old girl. And she was scared to say that to you. That's why she asked you not to get upset. So, and what I pick up from that is you done got upset with them before, and she already sees how you act as it relates to her parents. So you want to sit in your video and say that they're scared of Gerard? No, they're more scared of you. They're more scared of you. Okay. And whatever happened to make her not want to come back over there is where we at with it. Exactly what everybody has been saying, including me. It's gonna come a point those kids don't want to be bothered with you. They're getting older. They can see what they can see. All right. They can tell the difference. Kids are not little dummies or little robots. They have feelings and emotions. They can feel, they can see. So for you to say that, and then you, and this what really what the reactor said is, I, point on. I feel the same way. You allowed this girl to. You said these nasty words to her on top of the nasty things you have said to her in the past. You said those nasty words to her right before she's getting ready to go into school. And what I've envisioned in my head, because the reactor say Robin was so upset, they had to call the parents to come get her. So what I envision in my head is she got out the car and you drove off. You drove off. But you have your nerves to sit on a damn live 2 and 3 hours the other night saying how bad Gerard is, how he don't let the kids talk, how he's damaging the kids, how he's this, how he's that. And the shit that you do, the shit you just did to that girl. And that's why she came back talking about she done. She this. The hurt is the hurt. The dot, 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 dot. Playing the victim. Now, I don't expect her to come online saying what happened in that situation with all three of her kids. I don't. Not her, I don't. Because that's gonna make her look exactly who she is. That is just, it's beyond. She's everything I've been saying that she is, and then some. And you are not a good mother. You're horrible. You are a horrible person. And I think that pretty much sums it up what the reactor said. Like I stated, if you haven't heard her talk about it, she's of course going to be more passionate. Then she started going into some other things that she needed to say and get off her chest. And I agree with all of it 1000%. Because this here for you, and this is what I mean about her little cultish chat. Okay, because if they just sit and listen to that live she did about custody and visitation, that you will swear up and down that Gerard is just the worst person ever. Because she never mentions the shit that she does. What she say to her kids. She only want to make it seem like Gerard got the kids on pins and needles. If them kids on pins and needles with their father, why they calling? Why Christian didn't want to come with you? Why Ryan called her dad to come get her? Why Robin say she want to go home? They so scared over there. They on pins and needles. It's the worst position they can be in, but they running back to it. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not talking about that conversation of people being living in abused homes and neglectful homes, and they want to be with their abusers. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this situation right here, where we know the bullshit that Liv says is a bunch of crock.
You need help? What shit? I'm sorry, but I have to talk to my daughter like she is. always wondered, like, how can daughters and mothers fight? I could see myself fighting Robin, beating her ass too. And not because she's a bad kid. It's just because she's so much like me and she has my mouth. And two of me is too much. Watch this confrontation right here. I'm gonna let you watch it live and in direct. And don't say nothing, Christian. What's wrong with you? I have blood. Yeah, why would you have?
I just want to bring this back up. But you
You need help? Yeah. Push it. I'm sorry, but I have to talk to my daughter like she is. I always wondered, like, how can daughters and mothers fight? I could see myself fighting Robin, beating her ass too. And not because she's a bad kid. It's just because she's so much like me and she has my mouth. And two of me is too much. Watch this confrontation right here. I'm gonna let you watch it live and in direct. And don't say nothing, Christian. What's wrong with you? I have blood. Yeah, why would you have?
and you have your nerve to come on live talking about him traumatizing the kids. Now you said all of that in front of. First of all, you said it on live, so I already told you the digital footprint is out here. That's the first thing. But then you said it in front of her brother. So imagine her saying this, and imagine the tone she had in the car with Robin when she told Robin, "Don't you bet y'all bet not ever call me again to come and get you." Imagine the tone. And Robin walked away from her, remembering exactly what she said and the tone in which it was said, because she's very evil and demonic. We know that just by listening to the way she talks when she's on her lives. So you think about that. When we talk about being emotionally abusive, Liv, that's what we're talking about as it relates to you. Just how she was in the car when she said that about the smell. Hey, sweet cake. Let's look at a few comments. Then we're going to go ahead and go to the live. I just wanted to pull those two up. And that's all. And again, people can feel how they want to feel about reactors and, these fugazi content creators. Everybody got their own thoughts, feelings, and emotions. But I believe exactly what she said. And when you go back and look at the video, because I went back and I looked and I was like, this is the time right here. And we never thought about Christian not being there. But we kept questioning. We kept questioning. Let me pull this one up real quick too. Remember, we said, where are the kids at? We were like, the next day, we kept questioning, where are the kids? And everybody had their own theories. Maybe Robin had a game. Maybe this, maybe that. Of course, I don't think she ever said anything, but everybody was making their own theories up. Well, now we know. And like the reactor said, it has nothing to do with visitation. All her stuff is still intact, unfortunately. It has to do with the kids making a decision. And you remember when she made that comment? Oh yeah, let's go on and pull all this shit together. Cause see how you want to run your damn mouth and you see how things backfire? You made the comment when the kids want to get away, when they want to run away or just get away from him. Oh, okay, the tables have turned. They want to get away from you. You see how that go? Because you think that as they get older, they just gonna continue to put up with your bullshit. Yeah. So you see how that turned around just that quick? And no, we don't know why Christian didn't want to go, but he didn't get in that car and he didn't go over there. That's what we do know, according to the reactor. And, you know, and if we look at the video, his name was never said. Yeah. So let's see this right here. So this was the next day. And she titled this, He Loved His Big Mama. And the only reason I want to show a few minutes of this, because watch her demeanor. Like nothing like it is dangerous. Somebody put in there about it being dangerous. Yeah, her whole disposition is very dangerous. How she can switch and how she moves, and she don't have any emotions. And then she come on here and get her crack fix.
They can't leave that shit on their face. If I left that shit on their face, it would dry and it would be harder to get off later on.
Now, this was the video when she was scrubbing the kid's face when they put the makeup on their face. This is that video. Okay. Now, remember how she was going hard in on them and rubbing their faces and shit? Yeah, remember that? Hmm.
Where's
Putting
my
on
step? I gotta
eyelashes, doing all that after she had said this to her daughter. This the same day, guys. After she said that to her daughter that morning, this is what she's doing on live. We're gonna hit a few minutes and we're gonna be done with. I just want you to see
what
how
time is
it
it?
moves.
2:04. And they need to learn. Period, mama. You know what's up. And I'm sure they did learn. They're like, we ain't fucking with mommy stuff no more. I know you're not. Because they don't want to get that shit cleaned off again. See, you mamas know. Teach them a lesson too. Get that shit off their face and teach them a lesson. Would you guys think I was gonna make that shit comfortable for them? Just lightly, just brush it off their face. No, they're gonna feel that shit. Right? I mean, come on now. They gonna feel that shit. Okay.
Yep, SK Lee.
Yeah, if it
She's
dried,
taking out all that
more,
anger, in
it would
my
have took a
opinion.
long time to get off their face. That's bond, y'all.
And
That's
she just
glue.
so rough and bullyish anyway. You know what I'm saying? She just looked bullyish. She looks tight. It's like it's nothing warm and loving about her. She just looks tight and like a big
AJ, get out of
bull.
my bathroom.
That's how she looks. She's like a big tight ass bull.
Oh, he's hiding from Kylan.
Hey, bottoms up. Hey, Red's mom, New England Coast, welcome in.
They're gonna remember that. They're gonna be like,
And then her chat just sit
let's
there
not
and
touch that.
co-sign her bullshit.
Last time she scrubbed the shit out of our face.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Well, come get me.
Yeah, Aurora. When you start connecting dots, yeah.
Come get me.
And then she come on here like an Indian. This is what I want you to
What?
understand.
Yeah.
She come on here acting like she didn't just say this wild shit to her child. That her daughter has to go. Well, I'm sure she told her parents, but then the other siblings got to know this too. Like this shit is real deep. It really is. It's deep. It's deep. And then she gonna turn around and think that everybody's supposed to bend for her. That all the shit she's done, this is piled on everything you've done, Liv. All their lives. I mean, for real. You just stack it, stack it, stack it. But they gonna love you. They love you. They gonna love you. No, not always. They won't. They won't. And I know people like to argue about that, but you know, everybody can disagree, agree to disagree, or just disagree, whatever. This is my thoughts. There's plenty of people out here that don't love their parents. They don't. You gave birth to these people. That don't mean they don't have to love you. Yeah, Miss Yellow Hawk, like, come on. And I'm not saying that her kids are not gonna love her. I'm not. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't want one. I don't know what their thoughts and feelings are gonna be. I'm just talking this thing through. And you watch her demeanor, and she just like she ain't said the worst. Well, it's not the worst because she done said some horrible things to them, but you just like the shit is very dangerous, and these other kids got to be right there with her.
Oh, you have it on your finger? Okay, I'll take it off your finger.
This is what she's doing. I'm not gonna watch her put on makeup. I can't.
No, definitely not the people I surround myself with. Um, Definitely not. It's just the people who surround themselves with me, honestly. I don't surround myself with anybody.
Mm.
You down right here when I put you down right there.
I don't know what to tell you guys. It's obvious what happens to me. It happens to me every single day on this platform, on other platforms. You guys see it. It's not like invisible to you guys.
Mm. There we go. Thank you, Miss One. Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. You got that right. You got that right. And this is where here is a prime. These women on this, especially this one, Anika, for real. That yeah. Mm-hmm. The way she's victimizing herself after what she allegedly said to her daughter hours before is crazy. And I don't even think it's allegedly. I'm not using allegedly. I'm not. I'm not because the kids haven't been back. Okay. She's not going to get them. She said that. She said that in one of her blogs. And we all done saw the video when she said F them kids. We done all seen the video when she held up the picture and said that these three are the reason her life is in shambles. When you piece everything together, and it's hard to do because she do so many damn lives and vlogs. It's really, and then they 2-3 hours long, so it's hard to do it. But when you really look at them and look at her demeanor, no, no. For me, it's no alleged. I believe it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and based on what she said to Robin, that we know to be true. From the flag football conversation in the car, the one I just showed about fighting your daughter. And when she said that, there was no need for her to say that. She just that's her thoughts. She was sitting there and that demonic thought came up and it came out her mouth. Who says that on the live about their daughter? Yeah. Christian definitely got the ball rolling with that. I'm curious of her behavior towards Christian at the school when he refused to get in. That part, that now, see, that's what we talking about. Yeah. Hey, Black Coffee. Also, the reason she outed her, she wants to hurt them no matter what. Yeah, and who does that? And for you mothers, yes, you will say who does that to their child. But as an adult, who does that as an adult to a child? Because you have your adult brain. Your mature grown brain wouldn't want to hurt a child, right? Whether it's your child or not. That's not what you want to do, especially on a platform of strangers that can create a digital footprint. Why would you do that if the intention is not to hurt? So when we say you're demonic, we mean this. I'm not saying this lightheartedly. I mean what I'm saying. I wish parents would stop giving their kids mental on the age of 5. We make it natural, and if you get too much before a child's fully developed cognitively, it can cause slow or delayed learning. Well, that could possibly be why them two over there moving and talking how they moving and talking. All right. Let's see. Let me see what y'all saying, because y'all got some conversations going on over here. Okay, let me see. And then we're gonna pull up that one that she did. It's some. Just let me read comments first, because I'll get myself excited, and I'm really ticked because I just hate it for these kids. And of course, there's nothing I can do about it. There's plenty of kids in this world that get mistreated and hurt, and I get ticked about that too. Yeah, because I've been listening to them Jarvis Butts calls, and when I tell you, that kind of blows me too, and I be ticked. But let me stay on topic. Okay, so what did she say to which daughter? She said to Robin, the oldest daughter. Robin said she wanted to go home when she's being dropped off for school. Now, this is what the reactor said. So, okay. The reactor said from her source that when Robin was being dropped off to school, she said, "Mommy, please don't get mad at me, but I want to go home." In turn, I'm calling the breeder. The breeder said, "Well, if you call your daddy, then you don't worry about calling me anymore to come get y'all. I'm getting tired of this, and just don't ever call me again." Instead of possibly saying, "What's the problem? Let's talk about it. Dot, 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 dot." Now, I'm taking it to be true, so I'm going to go this way with it. We don't know why Robin wanted to go home. What happened? Did she want to go home because her siblings were at home and she didn't want to be over there by herself? Okay, if we go down that lane, then remember you said that Robin wanted to come stay with you when she turned 12. Hmm. And she couldn't even stay one night with you. Which I knew that wouldn't have never worked no way. Because once Robin really got over there with it, it wouldn't have worked anyway. But we just talking this through because you said Robin be balling and she wanted to come stay with you and she wanted this and she wanted that. So if she wanted to go home, what went down? Because she want to be with you, right? You even in this vlog we get ready to look at, you say she balling because she can't call you, because she can't this, because she can't that, but you don't call them. This is the contradictory lies that you tell. You don't call them, but she crying because she can't call you. Yeah. Wise one, I think I've seen you in here before, but yes, I've said that before. We've had that discussion over here before. That at some point, yes, the parents, well, not really the parents, but of course, Gerard has to, he's going by the court order and letting the kids go over there because yes, they have to learn on their own. You can't keep telling people something; they got to experience it for themselves. I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. But in the process, yes, they're going to be hurt. Words hurt. And the tone in which I can imagine she said that, because she's very vile. Very vile. Yeah. So I can imagine the tone in which it was said. Oh, Lord. All right. So I just want to show this one as a pronoun, so just to kind of see her demeanor. After what we have learned could possibly been said, because this is that same day. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on, and just keep in mind as now let's keep in mind what we have been told that happened. Okay, as we go into this next video. So hold the line. Talk to your neighbors. I'm gonna look at some more comments before I pull this up. So hold the line. Let me get this pulled up here. And talk to your neighbors. Say hello if you haven't hit that like button. If you can do that, I would appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate that as well. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I think I want to do. If you're just now coming in, we talked about class of 2026 graduations from pre-K all the way up to being a doctor, a lawyer, anything in between. You got family members, anybody like that. I'm saying congratulations, family members, friends, loved ones. Congratulations. Okay. Class of 2026. So drop it in the chat if you have someone in your circle that graduated or is graduating this week, because we want to tell you congratulations. Okay. Big accomplishment. All right. So Gerard and Nisha are both stronger than me. I would have had more than words with her. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute, Michelle. All right. Plus she had them laying on the floor to sleep. I'm still upset with this demon for cutting off Robin's hair back in the day. I knew something was wrong with her that day. That the look on that baby's face broke my heart. And that's what I say, layers upon layers upon layers of things she has done. Walk by faith. When you mean the first time when the kids got taken, I think Gerard took all his evidence in the court. I wouldn't want to be going over a roach, cat's piss smelling 2-bedroom moldy. Okay, conscious. Okay. Yeah. Litter box in there ain't been oh my God. Yeah, we saw that one. Oh yeah, well, Kelly, you said the same thing as Wish. Yep, same thing as Wish. Hey Sean. Hey Steve. BB, I hope I spoke to you. Hello. I think the Web3 are still in therapy the way they all were able to tell. Wait, the way they all were able or to be able to tell her what they wanted. They know they don't have to stay anywhere they're uncomfortable. You're right. And I hope they are. And again, I hope they are having the conversations with the kids, the Web3. It's time. Y'all have heard me say that. Those of you that's been over here with me, you've heard me say that. It's time to start having the hard conversations with these kids because they need to know. All right. Robin has access to phones, especially her classmate team member phones. If she wanted to call, she would. That's a good theory too. Olivia's gonna regret everything she done and said to her kids, and it's gonna be too late. Yep, because it's gonna be when she's much older. All right. She never followed the court's orders. To be honest, I really believe that those kids can't stand going over there. Yep. I don't think they can call. I think they have to communicate through that app when she can call. I think that part is true. I don't think they can call her because look how I wouldn't want my kids calling her. I'm sorry. No, I would not. And I think I said this the other night too. Look how she talked, how she moved. No, I would not want them communicating with her outside of her scheduled times to talk. I would not. No. Because she's bound to say anything. Look what she's saying online. Oh no, I wouldn't want her to have access to them kids either. I wouldn't. Oh, well, I'm not even what I'm getting ready to show part of this video. I don't even think it's going to talk about, that as far as Robin goes, because I don't care about that. That's the Web3's conversation in business. I just, I don't really care to get into conversation about it. Because I just think that's something that should have never been stated on a public platform. That's Robin's business and her parents' business. And then here's the deal on that. We don't even know if Robin told her. She probably going off of what people were saying when Robin, quote unquote, put that TikTok out. She probably basing it off of that. We don't know if Robin actually told her or not. She's such a liar. She's a pathological liar. Now, she may have said something. They may have gotten to a disagreement about it because of how she talks to Robin. And she doesn't have a loving bone or loving energy about her. So she could have said something to Robin and maybe Robin popped back off at her. Who knows? Because Robin do have a little sassy mouth, you know? So who knows what happened? Yeah. She probably could have brought it up. Robin could have, because how Robin was going at her about that flag football, it could have been the same conversation, We don't know. I'm just speculating. That's it. I don't know. But I just know this breeder is not worth a damn. I know that. And that's what I do know. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to do the moving vlog first because I'm going to point out what I see as some lies as well. Nothing new, but we'll do this first. Moving vlog, getting my son a haircut, take note. Now, first lie or first situation out the gate. You want to throw jabs at Jasmine talking about what she need to do with her son as far as a haircut goes. But in that same vlog, you threw jabs talking about because my son don't need to get haircuts. That's what you said, even though we know he has gotten haircuts before, but you clearly said that in that vlog. But here you go running to get him a haircut. Okay. Proceed, Betty Jo.
How is everyone? Say hi, AJ.
Hi.
Thank you.
Like applesauce.
Yeah, yes, applesauce. Hi, say hi, Kalani. She's eating her applesauce. All right, so we're on the way to AJ's school, taking him to school.
Buffet.
This is his last week of school. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do today, so we're just gonna go and do it right after we drop him off. So let me get him to school and I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? Ooh, some tape. Some tape. And.
Now I need to ask you guys in the chat what y'all do. When I'm moving, I don't go to U-Haul. And I don't move every couple of months either. When I have moved from maybe 2 apartments, well, I move within 1 apartment. So whatever, all that don't matter. And then, yeah, over here where I'm at now, my house. But I go to Lowe's and get boxes. I've never been to U-Haul to get packing supplies. I always go to Lowe's because I feel like they're cheaper. Now, y'all let me know what y'all do, those of you that moved recently. I get boxes from stores or whatever, and I have other places I can get boxes from too. Even work, when we have boxes, let me keep them empty boxes. But I just never been in I always felt like they were more expensive. Y'all let me know. Oh, okay, 28. Wait a minute, let me back up here. We may got some action. Let me see. So, 20, I've never seen you in here before, but welcome. Thank you. I think I found where Ryan asked to go home. If you go to the live title, that's when it was just in, but at the 18-minute mark, Ryan is upset. Okay. But at the 8, okay. Okay. Let's look at this first, and then we might peruse back over there. We might peruse back over there. Okay. Then also, so y'all let me know about the boxes. Don't let me forget about that 2820 because I get to run in my mouth and I ain't even finna lie to you. I forget that we can go back and look at that. So somebody remind me. But y'all let me know. Let me see. Long hair. Hey, long hair. Don't care. I didn't see you come in. Hey, hey. You go to your local big box store and stores in the neighborhood. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that's just I think that's just the adult thing yet again, how we think things through, and like we plan our move and it's like we're not trying to be out here running to some you only time I go to U-Haul is if I need to rent a U-Haul truck. And most times when I'm moving, I have hired movers, so we gonna cut that out too. I don't want to be driving no trucks and stuff. That's what they there for. So don't take that in a different, any kind of way. But yeah, I don't go to U-Haul looking for boxes and tape. I go to Lowe's. That's my first stop, and then I pick up boxes wherever else I might be. Kind of like Jasmine did. Jasmine went to some stores and asked for boxes. And I know she did it because she ain't got the money, but still. Okay. I'm just trying to see, was it me or what? And I've seen plenty of other people in Lowe's getting the boxes. So they got a whole aisle full of packing materials and boxes and all the things you need. Okay. Yeah, and your totes. I got my totes from not Sam's, Costco. Yeah, I used a lot of totes in my last move, and I got those from Costco. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to see, because yeah. So let's continue. I'm just, all right.
I need some plastic wrap. How much is this plastic wrap?
Okay.
$19. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, Brokey. Yeah, exactly.
What, Kalani?
Look at her.
Hi, baby.
She don't know nothing. She don't know what she doing.
Come over
You
here,
don't need no
Kalani.
mattress bag. That old trifling mattress you got. You don't need that. Keep going.
Come on.
Look at her. She ain't buying nothing. These little totes right here, them little black totes, them the ones I get from Costco. And they like between $6 to $8. These black totes, I bet they cost more than that here. I have them in my garage and on shelves. Mm-hmm. Look at her. She wasn't gonna pick up nothing. Well, let me just play it out. I'm gonna tell my theory.
Wrapping paper.
Yep, me too, long hair. I hate it too.
1, 2, 3. Okay, y'all. So I'm back home. I just made Kalani some lunch. I'm making me something to eat. I have to do the application for my next place. I couldn't get nothing at U-Haul because their systems were down. Like, I waited there for 30, 40 minutes just for the guy to say, or for the woman to say, oh, our systems are down. It's not letting us do anything. You could have told me this, but okay, whatever. So I got to go back tomorrow and get boxes, okay?
Now let's just go on and clock this bullshit. I got two things here before I forget. Y'all know I have to stop it because I forget. I'm trying to feel like I'm getting stuffy again. I guess because again our weather's so crazy here. Yesterday was burning hot, like breaking out in sweats hot outside, and today is rainy. Oh, but see, I'm on, and I don't have ADHD, guys. I just be wanting to say so much. In one of her vlogs recently, or her lives, she said, y'all remember, when she's talking about prepping the move, she was talking and when she's wearing that them shorts and that shirt looking stank. She talked about that workout equipment. And she said, should I take the bike? Yeah, I should because my other place is going to be big enough for it. That's exactly what she said. Yeah, I should take it because my other place is going to be big enough for it. The way she said that, like she already had a place. Now, here she talking about she got to apply to some places. That's the first, that's another lie. Not even the first lie, another lie. The second lie, why could that you couldn't get the boxes there? Why didn't you carry your Watusi ass over there to another store? Walmart even got boxes. But like I stated, to me, Lowe's boxes are reasonably priced. So you could have went to another store and got boxes. Here's what I'm thinking, which we've already said. There's no move. There's no move happening. Because if you moving, you gonna do what you gotta do. You gonna go to some other stores and get what you need. You're not gonna just go to one store. I can't get anything. Let me go home. And you moving. That's not how this works. She full of shit. Okay? Yeah. Let's just put it on the right there. That's where we at with it. You full of shit, which ain't nothing new. This is you wake up every day full of shit. Like that's just where it's at with you. And you just think people are not gonna catch what you're saying. Again, somebody that's moving, you go to one place, they don't have the supplies you need to pack. You're going to go somewhere else and get what you need. You on a mission. You got things to do.
And tape and everything. So, or maybe it will be up later when I go pick up AJ. I'll check. But yeah, I'm gonna go on the computer right now. I'm gonna eat this, get on the computer, and yeah, apply for this place. So, fingers crossed that I get it, y'all. Fingers crossed. Okay, y'all. So, I'm here with Bella. She was sleeping. You sleeping? She's sleeping. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, I'm comfortable. This baby is kicking up a storm, and I've had a lot of contractions today. You know, Braxton Hicks had a lot of contractions, so yeah. But I'm irritated because I feel like I got nothing done. You feel me? Like I had so much to do today.
Hey, Carmen.
The apartments didn't call me back. I called them and left a message. I'm just irritated. This other place didn't call me back. This other place is closed. Oh, the U-Haul stuff didn't work out because the U-Haul their database was down, so I couldn't even buy boxes. It's like nothing happened the way that it had to happen today. So you know that feeling where you're like you have so much to do, but
Girl, again, I'm going to say it again for the people in the back, so that wouldn't be the people in the comment section. If you really wanted boxes, you would have went somewhere else to get them there. That's it. Everybody not slow, dumb, nor stupid. We're just not. And if you are, which we know you are, you show it every day. So do you not even know that you can go to Lowe's or I'm assuming you go to Home Depot. I'm not a big Home Depot fan, but I remember somebody said she lived near a Home Depot, possibly. You would have went in somewhere else to get some box and some moving supplies so you can do what you need to do. I don't think she moving, and if she is, she gonna be doing like she did last time and just run away. That's just my theory because I don't think she can afford to move across the street. And then this whole little angle is tacky as hell. You could have just not recorded until you can be in a better position. She's so uncouth.
nothing got done. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So that's that on that. I just don't want to. I just don't know what to do.
And then where's she going? She just said all these apartments, ain't nobody calling her back. I don't understand this whole shit here. You looking for boxes, you getting boxes, but you haven't even got an apartment yet. Huh?
I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do. at
And
this
for
point.
attention,
Like,
Carmen.
should I
Don't
just
leave that
stay?
part
I
out.
just don't want to stay. I want to move. I want to move. I want to move. I don't know what the hell to do. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. It's just stuff has to be so difficult. Why does everything have to be so difficult?
It's called being an adult.
Huh, Bella?
That's what it's called.
Bella. Bella, why? Why it to be so difficult?
It's a child.
This is my big girl. Mm, mm, mm.
I think so too,
She's
Diane.
like, "Oh, mama, get out my face." Anyway,
Hey, Southern Charisma.
so I'm gonna leave right now to go get AJ, my baby boy, and then I'm gonna go get him a haircut. So, Bella, get out of my camera, bruh. Bella, come here. I'm gonna
Did she say when the little graduation ceremony is supposed to be for AJ? Is that why she got the haircut? Is that today or when is that? This the last week of school. So is it this? Well, it is this week. So that why she went and got the haircut? Yeah, and I feel like she's gonna have that baby sometime soon too. If hey, for those of us that believe it, then yeah. That's where I'm at. Would it walk by faith? All them evictions and leases you done walked away from. Yeah. We shall see now. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know. I find it hard to believe 99% of the stuff she say.
go get AJ
Look how she
and get
look.
him a haircut because he has his graduation. He's graduating pre-K, y'all. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. He's gonna be 5 next year. I cannot believe it. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go get him and go get a haircut. And yeah, that's the next thing we're gonna do. Then I have to go to the store and I have to get dish soap, so I can wash dishes. And I need coffee. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave here early. We're gonna go get coffee because I need to pick me up. Today's one of them days. I need something right now. Like, I'm not tired, but I feel like my body wants to fucking cat. I feel like my body wants to slow down. You feel me? You guys, and I'm getting so big. Like, humongous. Here's my other baby on the couch.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna just go get a coffee. Kailani, come on, we're gonna go bye-bye. I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. I feel like crying. Like, what do I do? Do I move? Do I stay? I don't want to fucking stay. I don't want to stay here. No, we're moving. Fuck it. We're moving. Olivia, we're moving. We're moving. I'm not being indecisive, y'all. It's just, I do think of like all the stress. All the stress and like, it's a lot. But I don't want to be here. So it's like I either deal with the stress of moving or I deal with being here.
Yeah, Chardonnay.
And I hate it here. You want to go bye-bye?
Oh, God.
What? What'd you do with your hair, girl?
It's my hair.
Who messed up your hair?
Ryan did.
Ryan did. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, y'all. So I'm here getting AJ. The baby fell asleep. I got my Starbucks. Here he comes. Hold on, y'all. Picked up my son, my big boy. Did you have a good day?
Going to get a haircut.
Yeah.
My son. We know who AJ is. Why you got to keep saying that?
Gonna go get a haircut. Okay, put the rest of your seatbelt on. Come on. Okay, good job. Clip it up top. All right, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna go get a haircut. So see y'all there. All right, let's go. Let's go, Papa. All right, y'all. We're here. I got a sleeping baby on me. Turn to the side. Turn to the side. No, just your head.
AJ is a little cutie though. I'm gonna go on and give him his little credit. I can't say too much about that one in training, but AJ is he's a little cutie, little handsome boy.
Other side.
He's actually born into this.
No, other side, AJ.
Like this? Okay, yo, we have the barber shop. We have the barber shop. Mom, we
There's haircuts.
Hey, we are you.
He's over there.
So this the man right here. She's calling. He's so fine. I know you effing lying. Let me. Let me. Oh Lord have mercy. This girl here. This broad. So this the one she got a crush on that she sit here and did all this talking about. Let me see. Let me see. We can't really see his face, SK Lee. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this off. Because he's, of course, doing his job. He's looking down. Yeah, but this him right here.
We glad.
There's haircuts.
Hey, we are you.
He's over there. Ah, you look clean. Turn around. AJ got his hair cut. We're done. Kailani's finishing up her seatbelt. AJ wants Chick-fil-A. That's what you want, AJ?
Yeah, because I'm hungry. I want to eat at Chick-fil-A and play.
You want to eat at Chick-fil-A and play? You're not tired?
No.
Okay.
Look at my eyes. I'm not tired.
Okay. You said, look at my eyes. I'm not tired. Okay, so, we found a good barbershop. That guy was a very good barber. And we child.
Let's go to Chick-fil-A.
Did you see what he looked like? Honey.
Let's go to
Chick-fil-A. Okay. All right. I'll see you at Chick-fil-A, y'all. So, we're getting our food. We decided not to go in because it's already 7:30. So, no, we gotta go home, eat, take a bath, get ready for school. Go to school in the morning.
Like
School.
that right there. Like all the shit that's happening in your life, and this is what you always focus on is a man. And the whole mere fact that she even made another when she was in her life, she was still talking about him. Talk about she should call him up and tell him that she got a crush on him. Yeah. Like her whole brain is just discombobulated. It don't connect, it's nothing. The last thing she should be thinking about is a man, period. You up here talking about you want to move. Okay. This mess you got going on with the Web3. You pregnant, ain't got nothing prepared for this baby. All this you got going on, all the other stuff you got going on that we don't even know about, the child support and da 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 da. But you want to talk about how fine this man. And it's okay. I'm not saying you're not gonna look at somebody and be like, oh, he's fine, he's this, he no. You got eyes, yes. But to keep carrying on and carrying on and carrying on about it like she's doing in her life after this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But then you also got your nerve to say the kids need to be with you, be with their mother so you can raise them right. What? So they can be exposed to all this shenanigans? You shitting me. You shitting me.
In the morning, when you wake up.
No.
Why didn't they put my stuff in a bag? Yes. Is there any way I can get like a plastic bag?
Like a bag.
Yeah. And I don't think I asked them for I know I asked them for Chick-fil-A, but can I get more Chick-fil-A sauce and the spicy sriracha, sweet sriracha, whatever it's called? Yep, but you're gonna have your food at home. No, your hands are extremely dirty because you were touching that penny. Okay, so when we get home, you're gonna wash your hands and then we're gonna eat. If you want to touch pennies, then your hands are gonna get dirty. All of our hands are dirty. Everyone's hands are dirty right now. So we have to wait to get home and then we're gonna eat.
That's her, and that's her.
Everybody has to wash their hands because all of our hands are dirty.
Yeah. Just like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
You have a good one.
You too.
Get out the line, girl. People behind you.
There. All right, y'all.
Ooh.
Now we're going home. I just love that Chick-fil-A don't be stingy with their sauces. Period. We have oranges at home. Mommy has to pee, so we have to go home. I'm sorry. We have to go home right now. All right, I'll see you guys when we go. They're eating their food. Dinner time, dinner time.
Right.
What?
You don't know what come after four.
Hi.
Okay.
Get my red.
Here we go with this.
Yeah, we just put on some juicy lip gloss.
See?
Yeah, I have a lot to do today.
It ain't even made the bed up. Can't take time to do nothing. This whole scenario right here is tiring. I'm so over looking at this back here behind her. It's just ugh.
I have been vlogging today. Today's a different vlog, but I wanted to close out this vlog because I didn't ever do an ending. But yeah, AJ got his hair cut. He looks really good. And yeah, I'm sorry, I was thinking about the barber. Girl. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the moving vlogs and just everything. Oh my God. Baby, what are you doing?
That part, Mocha. All right, let's catch a little bit of this last one that she did. I mean, not this last one, but the one about the visitation and stuff. I'm starting towards the end of it because, like I stated, I get a little triggered some things that she say, and so I just can't, guys. I can't. So, well, you know why she know that, Diane? Because she leads with sex. And not saying every man is gonna, bite down on that situation because they don't. Not every man wants to deal with trash or deal with, woman that comes in there pregnant with 2 little kids. Not every man want to do that, but some men don't care because again, he don't have to take her out. All he gotta do is go over there after work and get what he want and go and buy his business. Right? It's just that simple when it comes to her. So. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because she gonna lead with sex when she get on the phone with him. Start telling him how fine he is and all that. So that's already a cue. And then you're gonna call him up talking about you got a crush on him. He already know what it is. Right? And then you reaching out to him. If he wanted to talk to you, then he would ask for your number. Right? He gave you the number because he's trying to build up his clientele. Now, I'm not saying if he was flirting or not. Don't know. I wasn't there. But I do know this. If he wanted to talk to you, he would have been like, what's your number? Or can I call you sometime? Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah. Hey, D Love. Well, I think you want to say she looks like she doesn't have a soul. Look at her eyes. Exactly. Dead on. You are absolutely correct. That's how I feel about it. And she just looks stiff. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people, you touch them, they're not like soft or, oh, the word's not necessarily soft. You can just feel their energy, like loving or whatever. She just seems cold and sterile. Her house, that apartment looks like that too. Just cold and sterile. She's not a loving person at all. At all. Very, very vile. Like she really is like evil from the core out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. No requirements. If you gonna call him up telling him all that, like she said in that vlog, yeah, he already know what it is. Cause you calling him talking about that. Like that wasn't his number one intention. Possibly is for you to call him and be talking like that. He's trying to build up his clientele. Most barbers give out their number so you can call them. Hairstylists, a lot of people do it. Like, girl, you. Hey, sweet cake. Hey, Coco family. Yeah, no, just like her, thrown together. No style, no nothing. That apartment is a reflection of her, threw together. Okay, threw all the way together. All right, y'all hold the line. Talk to your neighbor. Let's go ahead and pull this other one up and talk on a little bit so we can give our perspectives over here. I know this one been floating around. Everybody, done got on it, but everybody can put their spins on it and we get this chat going on. So let's go to this my custody and visitation. Let's clear it up. Again, I'm starting way down towards the end. All right. And I'm not really sure 100% what she says in this part because I don't sit and watch these lives through and through. I kind of peruse through and then I see other reactors talking about it. So I do know some things I don't want to even deal with because I get pissed off. Pissed to the pistivity. All right. So yeah. So let me do this and we're going to get into it. And just keep in mind, for those of you that's just coming in, we talked about what we have found out as it relates to the Web3. So those of you that know, keep in mind what she's saying here. Okay? That's what you have to do. You have to connect the dots. And now you got to think about what happened with the Web3 recently. And you can also think about everything else, of course, that she has done even on this line, her digital footprint. Because I went back, let me say this real quick. I'm trying to go back through her videos, and I get triggered when I try to go back through all her videos. But because I was trying to find that one when she was standing in that bathroom going off with Carmen about Joey, and Robin was standing on the other side of the door. I think she deleted that or maybe put it on private because it's not there anymore. Okay. All the ones she kind of says, the ones about Robin, those aren't there. Okay. So she's kind of either deleted those, took them down, or put them on private. Because even the one in the card, I couldn't find that one, which I have it, but I just noticed that it wasn't there. Um, yeah. So she thinks she's slick with that too. But I want to bring that one up because of what she said in this vlog about how the kids need to be with her and they wouldn't be, she possibly wouldn't think that she's gay and, they wouldn't be doing this and that if they was with her. Yeah. No, they were only over there listening to you in Thoughtville, cursing, talking about what a man has done to you sexually and all of that, police knocking on the door. Yeah. All of that would be going on. So I just can't get my mind wrapped around why she would even come out her mouth and say what she said. They would be better off with her. Let's get it though.
Was initiating all of the let's be together talk. Okay? I wasn't. That shit came up in conversation most of the time because of him. And who the fuck knows? Maybe he was playing games, he was talking shit. I don't care and I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, it's always me. No, it wasn't. I was entertaining it because I want to be in the house with my kids. Of course, I want to be in the home with my kids. Okay, baby. When it was brought up to me, I was like, I mean, if you wanted to, this is what I told him. This is exactly what I told him. I said, if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to get back together.
Hold up. Walk by faith. If you still in here, thank you for coming in, and I understand it. I truly understand it, because when you have a heart and a mind that you care about other people and children, this shit will trigger you. It really will. That's why I said I couldn't watch the whole thing and I can't continue to watch it, because, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you think about that, Diana, you think about what she's saying here. She regurgitates this shit over and over again because she's trying to convince herself of something. But in the meantime, everybody's being hurt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in her space is being hurt because she wants to regurgitate and be a vile bitch. Nobody don't give a damn about what he said who cares about that shit? Why are you talking about this now? And then you sitting in a dark room. This is what we talk about the mental with this chick. Because look at the scenario. Sitting in this room on this bed is dark. And you sit here and did this for 2 hours. You can sit for 2 fucking hours and tell all these grandiose lies and stories and be the victim. Is something wrong with you? And just like you said the other night in your live, I'm mentally just going downhill. You are, Lev. You are mentally going downhill fast in a motherfucking hurry. And in the meantime, it's like a tumbleweed. Everybody's being tossed and turned in your bullshit. You sitting here pregnant and you spend 2 hours doing this.
We could get back together until the kids are 18, until Ryan's 18, and then we could break up. Like, you can go your separate way, I can go my separate way. Why would we do that? Why would we stay together for that long and then just break up then? Because you're a hoe and I'm not gonna allow you to be a hoe. You feel me? Like, not forever, not with me. That was literally the conversation that I entertained. Just so the kids could have both of us in the home. That was it, and that was all.
Right, Buffy.
I blocked her. Making somebody like that see the light. No, it never ends, and they never will. And they never will, unless they truly do. Sometimes you have to remove yourself for people to see your worth. And I'm not saying I have to keep reminding you guys. I'm not saying see my worth for him. No. See my worth for my children. Because I am definitely very worthy when it comes to my kids. I'm definitely very important when it comes to my kids. I'm definitely very needed. I'm an integral part when it comes to my kids. Not him, my kids. Okay? And let me squash this. I hate this fucking bullshit. If I can't have him, I don't want my kids. No, it's like the other way around, actually. If he can't have me, then I can't have my kids. That's actually how it is.
No, liar. That's not how it is. When the state said you was an unfit bitch, they meant that. That has nothing to do with you having the kids and y'all two being together, especially when he had already left your ass. See, this is what I mean, guys, when I say about her chat. Because on this side, for the most part, we know what it is, right? Some people are new over here, especially if they come from over there and they discombobulated because they've been hearing all her bullshit. So we got to try to clear their brains out, and I don't mean that in a harsh way, but they have been brainwashed, right? So they need to cleansing because this is the shit that she says. Like the state wasn't involved in that decision. So you see how she conveniently leaves that little part of the story out? She just make it sound like Gerard just took the kids because they couldn't be together.
Yeah.
Yeah, liar.
So that's that on that. I think I said everything that I needed to say. Um Blocked. Very much Kelly. Very, very much over him. Very, 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 very. Yeah, very, very much over him. Yes, been over him. Yes. Like, I think that it's normal for a woman to feel something when she starts an intimate relationship with a man that she has kids with and she has a long history with, and that's all that was back last year. I started having some type of feelings, something. It wasn't like the love, it was just like some even oh my god, it's so fucking crazy, bro. This nigga was telling me he loved me, bro. Like that's how. Oh my god, this thing is crazy. He is crazy. But it's okay. I'm not gonna be petty, and I can't talk like that, because if I talk like that, then I'm wrong. So if I say too much of the truth, then I'm wrong. But anyway, it wasn't like that. It was caring. It was caring. That's what it was. I cared, and I don't know how I could care for somebody who could do me like that. I don't know. It's my fucked up heart. I wish I wasn't like that. I wish I was cold-hearted. I wish I hated him. I still don't hate him. For everything he's done to me, I still do not hate him. Hate him for what? I don't care enough to hate him. I just want
I wish I wasn't cold hearted. But you said what you said to your daughter on more than one occasion, but you wish you no, you say you're not cold. You wish you were cold hearted. That's what you said. But you actually are. You're a cold hearted demonic seed. You bitter, you're conniving, you're very toxic, and you're dysfunctional. Yeah, you all that. Just look how you look sitting here holding this conversation for almost 3 hours, but you over him. But you held this conversation for 3 hours.
my kids. That's all. That's what I keep saying. I just want my kids in my life 50-50, so I.
And then you said this right here, but you told your daughter, don't y'all call me again. And we already know you only want a 50 because you think that's going to do something with the child support. You told them not to call you no more, but you sit here and did this whole damn video. Hmm. That part, Steve. But see, she think everybody over here is slow, dumb, and stupid. All he wanted to do was see his kids. Because she's swerving down to her group home attendees that she has never kept her kids away from Gerard. This was spiraled all this the way it did because you were keeping the kids from him, hiding the kids. He had to hire a private investigator, but you don't tell them that part. That's what we're saying. You don't tell the part of the story where you fucked up. So all the man wanted to do was see his kids. And you so demonic and conniving and manipulative. This is where it got you. And you still sitting here with this bullshit, sitting in this ugly ass room, this cheap ass bed, talking this same bullshit that you've been talking for the last 6 years. I just want more time with my kids, but you ain't done shit to get more time with your kids. Oh, but just talk nasty and vile to them. That's what you done.
So I can help raise them.
Look.
Because I need to be involved more. That's all I'm going to say. They need a balance of mom and dad.
Girl, they have a mom and dad. And this is so ironic. And someone mentioned this before in the chat, one of the other chats. You want the Web3 to have a balance of mom and dad, but you don't want these three that you got right now, the two fatherless kids and this one in quote unquote in your stomach now. They don't need to have the balance of a mom and a dad, just the Web3. I asked you that again in case you didn't quite understand what I just said. The Web3 need a balance of a mom and a dad. Even though they have a mom and a dad and they have extended family, they can actually say grandma and grandma is going to be there. They can say uncle and aunt and cousins, and they're going to actually be there on both sides of the family. All right? Let's set the picture. But you got these two fatherless ones over here. They know nobody but you. Now, they know this one grandma, that one grandma. Because I heard Kalani say the other day she wanted to go to Granny's house. Okay, because she's probably heard AJ say that several times. But they don't have no father. So they don't get that balance because you don't want them around. You see how ignorant you sound? And you think you pulling the wool over somebody's eyes and somebody supposed to be boo-boo the damn fool over here? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. All this you doing right here is because you know you done stepped into some shit with what you did with these kids. Again. Yet again. So now you want to sit on here and talk about you need to be included. Bitch, you could have been included. Gerard ain't never told you, from my understanding, again, I'm not in the picture, told you couldn't be involved. You chose not to be involved. Hypothetically, if she had 50-50, is she going to get those kids get those kids to their school and after school activities, or they're going to have to stop all that and just stay in that funky house? The latter. Because she already don't want the girl to play. Remember, she didn't want Christian playing football. She said that. I remember she said that not a long time ago, but she said that in a live about a year or so ago that she didn't want Christian playing football. I'd rather him play something else like basketball and that. And now we know she don't want Robin playing. She didn't want Robin playing basketball. She don't want Robin playing flag football. So no, she ain't finna take them nowhere. Ryan was cheering at some point, I believe. She wouldn't have took her to practice nor her games. Hell no. What happened to AJ doing T-ball? Okay, so the latter, they wouldn't be doing shit. They be sitting there watching her be on live all day. That's what they be doing. And you know she don't want them kids over there more times because she can't give them melatonin while she sneak men in the house. She can't do that. Now, what she can do is make them babysit while she sneak out and go be with a man. She can do that. But it won't be none of that sneaking them in at night. Mm-mm. No. She full of shit. She don't want them kids. She don't want them kids 10% of the time. Yeah.
Okay. There's no replacing me. I don't care who. There's no replacing him, even if I wanted to. If he died tomorrow and I got my kids, I can't bring a man in and say this is his replacement. No, because that's not his replacement. That's just.
If he died tomorrow, I can almost guarantee you live, you're probably not on any of the paperwork. And I don't want to be morbid about it, but that's just the reality of it. Nisha Park can have you tied up in all kinds of courts. Because all you got to do is have the money. But if you died tomorrow, what's going to happen with these fatherless kids? And I've said this before. She has nothing set up. Nothing set up if something was to happen to her. Because she don't believe in doing adult things. Yeah. But you got time to sit here for 3 hours just bumping your gums with these empty words.
The man that's there that cares about them, blah, 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 blah. But he can never be replaced. Just like I can never be replaced. He doesn't understand that.
Right.
Or he does understand that and he chooses not to care because it's not his mom being taken out of his life. So he doesn't care.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, Pretty Stoner. Hey, Southside. Hi, hey, boo.
Girl, he was in therapy. Therapy for what? I don't know. I don't know. He was fun. Yeah. While he was sleeping with me, he was in therapy. So I'm guessing he was telling his therapist because his therapist knew about me because he was like, would you ever come to therapy with me? Or some shit. Or he was like, my therapist thinks that you're the blah, blah, blah. Like, you're talking about me to your therapist and you're married. This is when I didn't even know he was married. Okay? Because I damn sure asked him and he told me no. I wasn't making that up. I'm being for real. The man really told me no.
Who cares? Like, you want to talk
Lord.
about
But
something that's
anyway,
old.
what was he in therapy for? I don't know, bitch.
God
I don't know.
damn.
That's not my business. You have to ask him. I have no idea. Was it helping? I don't know. I guess so. You guys on social media, you guys take people's materialistic things and you think that they're doing better in life because they have some type of materialistic item or I don't know. But I guess according to the internet, he's doing great. So I guess the therapy worked. I don't know, girl.
No, it's not just the materialistic things. It's the way he's carrying himself. He don't look slimy and greasy like he did when he was with you. All right? So it's more than that, Liv. And you don't have shit, and look how you living. Like, you have not achieved not a thing. And all you do is sit here and talk about this man all the time. Like, you didn't need to do almost a 3-hour live to talk about this man, but you so over him. Like, them people live rent free in your head, like, for real. Like, you don't need to worry about the therapy. You need it. How about that? You need it. Like, you so busy. That's what we see. You always trying to throw darts at everybody, but they never land. They never land. They kind of ricochet and come back to you every single time. Every single time. You sitting here talking about these people for 3 hours and you made up all these fabricated stories, left out parts of the story, but you laughing about somebody else going to therapy. You sitting there pregnant again. But
No,
you're
too
not
much has
the one to do
happened.
it.
Exactly. No, 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 no. The trust is, oh God, girl, the trust was broken. Yeah, no, 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 no. I don't want that. I just want to be able to co-parent, you know? But that's all I want. And no, I'm not gonna shut up when it comes to social media. I can be respectful, but you have to understand this too, y'all. A lot, even on social media, has been done to me, but people do things behind the scenes. People have also done things not behind the scenes, come up on social media and spoke on me, my children, my situation. They thought they were big and bad, and they stood right next to my ex-husband and talked a lot of shit about me. So I'm not the only one who has done it. Definitely not. Um, and I'm not doing it now. Don't think that I'm doing it now. I'm just speaking the truth. If the truth makes somebody feel uncomfortable, and I'm speaking the truth about everybody, even myself,
No,
I'm not
you're not.
exempt.
No, you're not. That's why you block
I'm
people
not
when they tell you the
exempt.
truth
I've
about yourself.
played my part. I've done wrong too. Like I've contributed to the bullshit. Most definitely. Most definitely. But when can we all say, okay, enough is enough? Enough's enough. We're done. Let's be adults now.
You need to ask yourself that. You the only one come online doing it. Don't worry about what reactors say. The people that you talking directly about, they don't come online saying nothing. So when are you going to be an adult? When are you going to say enough is enough? Again, you just spent almost 3 hours talking about them. So when are you going to say it? We know you're never going to because you don't have any content. We realize that. We realize that for sure. Someone in her chat said, "We know you over him because you done already had 3 kids since him." Then you would think she wouldn't spend 3 hours talking about him then if she was over him because she done had 3 kids since him. Yeah, how about that? Make sure you spin that narrative the correct way. She's sitting here pregnant now and can't focus on what she need to focus on. How about you go try to figure out who the baby daddy is? Because I know everybody, and it could be Joey. We'll know, I guess, when we know how we know. But I'm gonna still throw in the pot. It could be any old random man. Okay, it could be any old random man, especially being that she don't like to for nobody to use protection, and them not the only men she was sleeping with, and y'all know that. Those only men she put on camera.
Let's be adults. I can guarantee you it will never happen on that side. It will never happen. And I can guarantee you, unless he does the work, he's going to end up in the back in the back in the back of the truck. No, he's gonna end up right back in the situation where he's trying to talk to me, flirt with me, da 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 da, go behind her back and do shit with me. And baby, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And you know why I know that? Because he knows that she's accepting of it, and he thinks that I'm going. I'm not going. I'm not. I will expose it. I'm telling everybody right now, because you're not going to keep playing with me. If you ever get the chance to be around me and you play with me like that, I will expose you. I will. But he doesn't care. Girl, he does not care. Y'all think he cares? Do y'all think he cares?
Why are you still talking about him though?
We'll see.
But she
We'll
over him.
see if he cares.
But all these
I just think he
scenarios,
needs to
why
do
are
the
you
work
making
and
up
just
all
fix
these
himself, and
scenarios?
we could just cope.
Why is she making up all these scenarios that haven't happened, but you over him? And just keep like you guys saying in the chat. She keep throwing the co-parenting word out. And she the main one that don't want to co-parent. If you want to co-parent, then you would be talking to his wife. You don't want to co-parent. You don't. You just want to control the situation. You want to control the narrative. That's all you want to do. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't even think she really she don't want nobody. Liv is in a complete turmoil. And all of her being, she's in complete turmoil. And she only want to be with men to soothe that. That's like a It's like getting an injection of drugs for that little quick fix. That's what having sex does for her. And of course, we know that brings attention, and it spikes her self-esteem. She feels worthy at that time in the midst of that action. But with Gerard, it's a game because he actually did leave and go do what he's doing. So she keeps talking about it because she wants to convince herself that she can win the game. That's why she swears up and down she wants to expose him the next time he do it, because she just has to show the internet. She just has to do it. She just got to do it. She got to do it. She got to do it. That's her goal right now. She just want everybody to look bad around her. Because you, as a grown woman sitting here pregnant yet again by another random man, why is this even your conversation? Whether he would do it or not, why is it a conversation that you putting online? It's all a game to her. That's it.
Parent. And I don't think, let me say this too, because for a long time I was like, I wouldn't say stepmom, and I wouldn't, let me show you how grown I am. I don't care if she's their stepmom, bonus mom, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't care about that. If you're actually there to actually really care about my kids, not try to play these sick ass fucking games with my kids, and you actually care about my kids and care about their total well-being like a stepmom should, I don't mind them having a stepmom.
It don't matter if you mind or not. Nobody asked for your fucking approval. Let's get that straight. Gerard didn't ask for your approval if he could have a wife or the kids can have a stepmom. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, you want to put yourself on such a pedestal that you've never been on. You've never been. You are a peasant. You are a mud bug. That's what you are, a mud bug. That's it. And you want to talk about this whole child shit. You don't even take care of your own children, their whole well-being. Feeding them one piece, feeding them some damn baked chicken. They can't even get a full meal out of your stupid ass. French toast without the French. Bitch, you don't know the name of their doctor, their dentist, the name of their teachers. Say this every time with you. You don't know what they ate last night, what they ate for breakfast this morning. You don't even know if they went to school today. But you want to act like you giving some stamp of approval about a stepmother. You, girl.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with them having a stepdad, a stepmom, if the people are really there for the right reasons. Okay, let me say that. I could never feel
right.
I could never feel.
Don't you? Don't you start tonight. Don't you start. Don't you start tonight. Hold up. Danny finna be on one. Then my girl, she finna get us on one. Let me see. Let me put cereal, no more. There we go. Yeah, that part. Dealing with her. Yeah, that part. You know, I mean, these little sound bites she's doing, I can't, guys. It just triggers me. I can't with her. But this is how she talked to her chat, and they just the coat. That's their leader, and they're just gazed at what she's saying. Yes, Liv. Yes, the queen. You are so right, queen. You are the best mom. He is such a loser. That woman over there, she's a loser. But you ain't never talked to this woman. But you're an adult.
Intimidated by the person because you have not being a bitch. I'm not trying to be mean, but like there's a step in front of that. Know your place, know your position. That's all. That's all. You know, that's it. Everybody should know their position.
Okay, what is your position there? Tell us everything you've done for your kids in the last 7 days. You refuse to pay for the care of them. You refuse to pay child support, the care of them, for the care of them. That child support is to support the child. We can start with that. And then we'll go with the fact, tell us the last time you bought them school clothes. Tell us the last time you bought them a backpack for school. Tell us the last time you bought school supplies to put in said backpack. Tell us the last time you went to have lunch with them at school. Tell us the last time you attended any of their activities. Tell us the last time you attended a parent teacher conference. Tell us the last time you went to an open house. Tell us the last time you attended the first day of school. Tell us the last time you attended a field day. Tell us the last time you went with them to get their hair done, to get their nails done, to get a haircut. Tell us the last time you actually celebrate their birthdays in true fashion and form. Tell us the last time you actually called them on your scheduled calls that you're supposed to call them on. Tell us their actual weight. Tell us their actual shoe size. Tell us their actual clothes size. Okay? So you need to stand in your position as the breeder and let the adults do the parenting. Okay? That's my request of you. All this bullshit you think you bringing her down some notches when she's actually in the field with the kids every day, you just talking your bullshit. And it's falling on deaf ears because she the one that put your kids to sleep at night, wash their clothes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She probably was the one that actually went and picked Robin up when the school called the other day. Uh-huh. Yeah. Her name is on the call list, not yours. So what position are we talking about again? I'm waiting. Because we'll simply go down to when the last time you went to the dentist, the doctor, the eye doctor, when did that take place? When was the last time they were sick and you were there to hold them and to rock them, to give them medicine? Shit, you can't even tell us last time you took them two fatherless kids to the doctor. They ain't been there since they came out the womb. Oh, but you continue.
That's it.
Trick.
I believe so too, Pretty Chocolate. I think it would be best for the kids, because I feel like somebody who really cares about the kids would do that. But
Yeah, someone that really cares about the kids wouldn't have said the shit that you said to your child. And what Pretty Chocolate said was she wanted to be mommy so bad she needs to put her pride aside for the real mother. No, that's for you, Liv. That's for you. You need to put your pride aside for the real mother. Because if you go look at the definition of a mother, only part that pertains to you was giving birth. The real work is once the baby is here. And that's where you fall short, even with them two fatherless ones you got sitting over there with you now. Yeah. Because that one that made that comment, she windmills for Liv all the time. All the time.
you can't do that if you're too insecure about the man that you're with going back to the mom. You know what I mean? And that's really what this all is. Not back to me like, no, because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something for real, for real. He is where he's supposed to be. Okay? He knows with me, if he plays with me, I did accept a lot of the cheating. I accepted all that shit, but best believe I didn't go down without a fight. And kept fighting. That's why we couldn't get it right. You know what I mean? We just couldn't get it right. And I cheated back. You guys know the story. So he has to be with somebody that will accept him for him. I'm not the one. Okay? So He knows that he can't come back over here for real, because I don't accept that shit. I'm not going for it, okay? We're gonna fight. I'm gonna cheat back. It's not gonna be fun for him over here. He's gonna get his heart broken. He's gonna get hurt over here. So it's best he stays over there. That's how this needs to work forever and always.
She act like she's Gerard's only choice. Like, listen to what she just said. Oh God, I just want to bust her in her fucking face. Oh God. She talks like Gerard just don't have options out here. Like he just gotta stay with Nisha because he just, she's just too much and she's not gonna deal with the cheater. So he just can't go nowhere else. There's not other women out here that will want Gerard. He only have two choices, Nisha and her. The gutter and being over here living a good life, being exposed to good things in life. The gutter or being exposed to good things in life. So he, if he needed good things in life, he just got to go back to the gutter. There's nothing in between. There's no other women out here that's living a good life that's going to keep him in the good life. He just has to go back to the gutter. She has such a grandiose thoughts going on in her head, and she don't even believe this shit. She's just trying to convince herself of it. She know this shit not true. If he don't want to be with Nisha, he don't have to be with Nisha. How many times we got to say this to your dumb ass? This man is where he want to be. And you and Nisha are not the only women in this world.
But she knows that he will still do what he always does. She knows. She's not stupid.
You know? You don't know this woman.
I wasn't stupid.
Why are you always trying to talk for her like you know her? She's always trying, like she even know Gerard. You don't know Gerard anymore. Like she talks like she knows him. You don't know him, Liv. And he left you. So here we go with this. You left him shit. He left you. You wouldn't even sign the divorce papers.
But I knew if I was still with that man, he would be cheating on me. Duh. He's a cheater.
Thank you.
That's who he is.
Thank you.
And that's okay. He could be who he wants to be. That's none of my business. But I'm just saying. That's why I was so insecure. That's why I was so fucked up when I was with him. That's why, girl, I was fucked up. So I understand where she is. And then on top of it, there's a me. When I was with him, fucked up and insecure, there wasn't an Olivia. He didn't have no baby mama. He didn't have, I was just the only one. But I was still so insecure because he was still fucking around and doing this and doing that. So I can only imagine how she feels. Like, I get it. But don't take it out on me and the kids. Like, you want to be there. That's your life. That's the life you chose. Play your position.
How is she taking it out on you, Liv? She don't care nothing about you. And how is she taking it out on the kids when she's taking care of your kids? And you can't even fucking be considerate enough to think about that. You got to keep saying that woman. You can't even say her name. That's how hurt you are and how jealous and envious you are. You can't even say her name. And this woman is around your kid. This woman, her name is Nisha, but she's around your children every day. And you can't even say her name. It hurts your fucking soul. But you can bring men, all different men, in and out, in and out, in and out. But he got one woman that he been with. Hey, if he cheat again. That's between them. I'm talking about what's on the surface. He's there with her, and he don't have to be. Even if he is a cheater, he ain't got to be with her, and she don't have to be with him.
Play your part.
Just to play a part. It's like she want to try to control everything, telling people to play their part. Yeah, what the hell? Who are you talking about playing somebody's part?
And I'll never shut up about what I go through. Never.
You ain't
I'll
going through
always tell the
nothing.
truth because that's the truth. This not the same situation. Todd not trying to take his kids. Yeah, a lot of men don't do this. And trust me, if it wasn't for her, he would have never done this. You guys think he wanted my kids so bad. No, she wanted my kids so bad. Because whoever has the kids has the control. Understand? If you have the kids over there with you in your house, you can control the man. If my kids were here with me, this man would always be knocking on my motherfucking door. And she knew that.
No, you don't know what she knew. Like, why is she still trying to talk for this woman like she know her? You're saying that because that's how you want it to be. You want them kids over there with you, so he's always knocking on your door. That's really what it is. You can't speak for her, but we can speak for you because we know how demented you are. You want the kids there with you so that you can always have a connection to him because you know how he feels about his kids. And then this stupid ass in her chat talking about what men do. Real men that love their kids and they dealing with a bitch like this, yeah, they do go fight to get their kids. There are a lot of men out here that actually do that. There are. Because they care about their kids more than they care about your ass.
She's that's why the the dislike that I had for her was so deeply rooted.
And it
It
still
wasn't just
is.
about him. It was
It
about the
still
fact that you
is.
fucking targeted my children for your personal gain. And you knew how weak I was. You know how fucked up I was. Like, oh my
That
God.
part, Ree.
It's really fucked up.
That part.
But I don't want to keep talking about it. It's over and it's
Well,
done. And
stop
it is what
talking
it
about it.
is.
You the one keep bringing it
But
up.
understand the sick manipulation that went behind all of this. I don't even think he understands because he's like, Dodo, you know what I mean? Like, knock, knock, is anybody there? Like, the lights are on, but nobody's home type shit. But I don't even think.
Oh, so he was Dodo because he found out that you drinking and drugging and got all these different men around his kids. You hiding the kids not going to school, not being taken care of properly. But he's Dodo for putting it in action to get his kids. Got it. Okay. Yeah, but you continue.
He gets it. How he was so played in this situation. Like, our whole family was just like destroyed.
No, it was
From this
destroyed
one
when you went
person.
and got pregnant by another man.
Understand that. And I'm not saying because him and I broke up. No, because just how everything went, it wouldn't have went this way if him and I were just able to separate. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know how it would have went, honestly, because that man is just, I don't know.
Yeah, see, you getting tongue tied because you know you on that bullshit. And you see how she talking? Because that's really how she feel. She really want to believe in her head Nisha the reason they not together. And it could possibly be because he saw the fucking light. But he was already done with your ass. And then yeah, he saw the light with somebody else and he moved the fuck on. You saw the light with 20, 30 other men opening your legs for 20, 30 different other men since y'all broke up. But you still sitting here talking about him and your kids that you done told not to contact you. This right here is what's baffling. You sitting here talking about this and you the one that abandoned your kids for a summer. And any other times you have abandoned your kids and the way you treat them whenever they come around. But this is all about the kids. This is wild. This is wild. The lengths that she go through to sit here and be delusional and lie is so disheartening that this is what someone birthed this seed right here and she's just been able to float around on the earth. She's such a earth disturber. She don't contribute anything positive to the earth. Nothing. This is what she does. That part, Miss Yellowhawk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, because she never talks about the part that she plays in this. Oh, I messed up. I messed, but yeah, but she don't ever want to delve into what she's actually done. She this whole life she ain't talk about nothing she has done. She trying to make it seem like they keeping the kids from her, which we knew that wasn't true anyway, unless the courts hopped in. But this how she set this whole live up that they keeping the kids from her. They're being immature. But you said what you said to your child, and you said that you wasn't gonna come and get them no more. I'll pay. Conscious, I tell you, I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. She is nothing but like the example of being a surrogate. That's it. That's it. Nobody's questioning when they go out as a family. Nobody's questioning are those her kids or not. They're not. Nobody's questioning that. They all mesh real well together. They mesh real well together. Mm-hmm. What you said, Steve. Wait a minute. I do agree with Liv. Nisha did this. Nisha took your man, took your children, and took your future. Now that's it. Truly bad. Be okay. Yeah, but let's go on and co-sign with her. She took her and living the life. Now where we at? It's a done deal. Now what you gonna do, Liv? What you gonna do? Nothing. Like you've been doing all these years. You do nothing but what you doing right now. Your life hasn't elevated one bit. Not one bit. You've changed nothing in your life, but you can sit here and keep trying to you know what's going on in Nisha's mind. You know her motives. You know this, you know that. You could think about what somebody else's motives are, but you can't think enough to get your fucking life together. Make it make sense. You so busy worrying about what you possibly think other people are saying and doing, but you can't possibly think and say what the fuck you gonna do with this new baby that's coming. You don't even have a bassinet for this baby, but you sitting here for almost 3 hours talking about Gerard and Nisha because you don't care nothing about them kids, and we know you don't. It's a game to you. That's all this is, a game. You want to prove something to the internet. That's all you're trying to do.
He has his ways. So anyway, it's kind of disgusting when you really think about it. That's why.
It's
But
been
I'm not
probably
mad.
four or
I'm
five
not mad about
times,
it
S.C.
anymore. It is
Johnson.
what it
Probably
is. She
four
got what
or
she
five times.
wanted. The kids will understand it for what it is. You know, I was talking to my kids one day,
Here we go.
and she's such a liar. She told my daughter that she didn't meet her dad until we were divorced. And I said, "Oh, well, that's a lie." Of course I said it's a lie because it is a lie. I'm not going to hold back the truth from my child. I said, "No, it's not true, baby." And I told my daughter the exact truth. You lie and manipulate not like everybody, even my kids. Like, be honest. Be honest about it. You're going to do it, be honest about it. You know, that's how I am. Holding.
This bitch just said that's how I am. And why are you having that conversation with the kids? Now I know Anisha has the conversation with the kids because they're trying to correct your bullshit. But this is what we're saying. You say all kinds of things to these kids. You have all kinds of conversations with these kids that's not necessary. That conversation was never necessary for how Nisha and Gerard met and when they met. That doesn't matter. That's who they know right now as the person that's taking care of them 99% of the time. Why does it matter? Did you tell Robert you were pregnant by another man? That's why Gerard left you? That part. No, because she lead a part of the story where she fucked up. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm not saying that towards you guys. We saying this because we're just having our own commentary here. But no, she leaves out the part of the story where she effed up. That's why she pauses and stumbles over her words because she know exactly what it is. Yeah, Mocha, that's what we're talking about. But you don't tell them everything. But you say something vile shit to them, like what they daddy supposedly did to you. Why would you tell them that? But you upset, quote unquote, that she may possibly be gay, but you can say vile and trifling stuff to them and in front of them. That's okay though. That's okay because what you're the mom and they need to be with you so you can help raise them so they can learn to be trifling twats like you. And Christian can see all type of different men coming in and out the house. That's what they need. Man, oh my god. Yeah, it just looks very tacky. It looks so tacky, Southside, right? Like you sit here on this live for 3 hours talking about your ex-husband and his wife and their kids for 3 hours, and you sitting there pregnant about random. I don't even care if it's Joey's. It's still a random in my eyes because he don't give a damn about you. And I don't feel no ways tired about it, Renee. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And I'm not, and I'm nowhere near, accepting of kids being disrespectful, but you can't continually disrespect them, hurt them, break their hearts, disappoint them either. You just can't continue to do that just because you the parent. That's not how this works. And she has done nothing but hurt these kids and disappoint these kids. There's nothing, she's brought nothing positive to them. Nothing.
Down a married man with 3 kids. Girl, I'm telling you, the calculations of it all, honey. I remember when I first got here, and this is the last of us. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I remember like going through his text. Remember when I got his phone? And I did a video about it. I was reading through all his text messages. She was sending him money to get back here. And when he got back here, he wasn't working for a while, and she would like send him money. Like, girl, couldn't be me.
No, it couldn't be you because you put $13,000 down on a house that he didn't even stay in. That's you. Okay? And he wasn't working. Right? He wasn't working when he came back down there to Florida. How about that? See how you don't want to tell the whole story? 13, who the fuck had to put $13,000 down on a house that they renting to own? Because they credit effed up the same size as they shoe size as the credit score. That's what you did. Tell that part. And then you're talking about something that happened over how many years ago? And this is what you want to bring up? He working now. Got his own business, got a house built, got the whole shebang going on. So what are you talking about? Yeah. But look where you sitting. But it could be you to scam the people to buy a plane ticket, not one, but two, just so you can get a man to come to you. That could be you. Oh, wait a minute. That was you. That it could be you that Zolo was staying with you. He didn't work. He was half-ass working. Oh, that could be you. Hmm? And you wanted Joey to come stay with you. He wasn't working. Oh, that was you.
No, like, but everybody's different. Everyone is different, girl. It wasn't just holding down a man with 3 kids. It was holding him down. Like,
Yeah,
girl,
right, Southside.
she wanted her prize, okay, and she got him.
And you did
But
too. That's why
like I
you
said, could
got in
never
that
be
car
me.
and drove how many hours with a diaper on? Oh, huh? Was that you or was that Nisha? Hmm. I think that was you, Betty Joe. Yeah. But you don't want to tell them that, right? Hmm.
Um, mm-mm. Could never be me. But I will always tell the truth.
Yeah.
Always tell the truth, because the truth shall set you free. If you guys over there were honest with the whole situation, and stop blaming Olivia for everything, because believe it or not, I'm not to blame for everything. I'm to blame for 50% of it, but
Mm,
that's about it.
mm,
I tried my best. And
mm.
when I say I tried my best to just coexist with this man on any level. You want to be together? Let's be together. We can't be together? Fine, let me move on. I can't move on because you're going to come over here and try to ruin my relationship? Fuck. Okay, so now what? You know what I mean? It's like I always, and then when I tried to do it last year, um, yeah, I had my intentions, but like I didn't start that. He started it. I only wrote him the way I wrote him because I saw what he was doing. So I'm like, oh, okay, the door's open. So I wrote him the way I wrote him sexually. And when he came over that morning, I wasn't like naked, like, okay, let's do it. No, he was literally sitting on one side of the couch and I was on the other side of the couch. He grabbed me. I didn't grab him. So it's like, I know I played my bullshit part into it though. I played into the bullshit, but I won't do that no more.
Why are you
I
talking
won't do
about
that. I
this?
just want to be here for my babies.
Why are you talking about it though? That's all she got, guys. This is all she has. She got to keep regurgitating that same bullshit. It's like you want to make him look bad. It's like that's your goal. That is her ultimate goal, is to try and make people look bad because she knows she's just the shit of all shits. So she just do everything in her power to try and make him look bad. No one asked you this information. Someone in her chat say, "Wait, girl, I thought you still had 50% custody. I missed something. You look glowy. Skin looks good." See, she always had them thinking she had 50% custody. Because remember, she used to say that all the time. Yeah, that's what I say about this chat over here. They so delusional.
And that's it. I don't want to argue with nobody. It is what it is. The damage has been done. Honestly,
And her number one windmill over here calling Nisha a bird. No, this is the bird right here on this screen.
it's sad to say that, but the damage has been done. I do have 50% custody, but they live with him. I need more time with my
Girl, you
children.
don't have
I
no
need
50%
50% of
custody.
time.
Stop lying.
And that's all I've been asking for. But he keeps denying it. He doesn't want me to have 50% of
Hey,
time, or
Mercy.
she doesn't. I think it's her
Hello,
because,
Cinnamon.
and I'm saying this only because when I was talking to him, I don't know, he's like scared of her or something. I don't know. Like, I was trying to convince him, let's just do 50 on, 50 off, like 1 week on, 1 week off. That's better for the kids. And he was like agreeing, but I don't know. It's weird. It's so fucking weird, bro. Because when it comes to my babies, nobody would control shit. I would be in control. But like I said, people have to learn. And unfortunately, my children are the casualties behind him not being adult enough to handle.
No, your kids are casualties because of you. Again, I'm going to keep repeating it because you're not going to be able to deflect. You tell your child don't call you anymore to come and pick them up. How is he the casualty in that? Your daughter's crying. The school called the parents to come get her. How is he the problem in that scenario there? Your kids got to look out windows and hear police knocking at the door, not one time, but 2 times when they was around you. But how is Gerard the problem? You went to jail. Now, of course, you didn't tell your kids the reason why you went to jail, but you went to jail because you didn't want to pay for the care of them. But Gerard is the problem. Nisha is the problem. Okay.
This situation, their feelings, their emotions, their childhood. Because this could all be so easy. And I've said this a million times too. We could just coexist. I even told him if he gave me back the girls and he kept Christian, because if Christian wanted to stay living with him, that would be okay too. Let them choose where they want to live. And if the girls chose me, let them be with me and you can see them whenever.
Well, the girls, everybody just made a decision, did they not? According to what the reactor just said, they made a decision. Christian said he didn't want to go over there. Ryan said she wanted to go home. Robin said she wanted to go home. So did they not make a decision? Yeah. You see how your shit come back to bite you? Because she said this before. So I believe she probably did mention this to him back in the day. That's not up to y'all. That was up to the courts, number one. That's something you was trying to manipulate, like you always do. But it appears to me the kids are making their decision. So why are you talking about this? This again, why did you choose to talk about this after you know what had just happened? Well, it didn't just happen, but what had happened the last time you saw your kids? This one would never get any respect from me. I don't give a dang what happened to her. I would never have any sympathy for her. Nothing. 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 I don't care about nothing as it pertains to her. I really don't.
You want. I don't give a shit.
And you sit here for almost 3 hours, ain't paid attention to your kids, ain't make sure your kids was okay. You done nothing.
I can live in a world where I see him and I don't have to touch him, fuck on him, nothing. I don't have to do none of that. He can see his kids, he can pick them up whenever he wants. Like, this could all be so simple, but it just can't. Just can't be so simple. And not for me, for them. Not for me, for them. For the kids. Anyway, but yeah, Amanda. Was that Amanda? I really wish it could be that simple, baby. And I wish we could let all the bullshit go. But unfortunately, we're dealing with what we're.
And you know how else if you had just a little common sense over in her chat before we found out what we found out today, right? That she was lying and full of bullshit because she never told you what the problem was. Right? All she kept saying was, yeah, if they could just co-parent, if they would this, if they would grow up, if they. She never told what the problem was. You sit here for 3 hours and you never told what the problem was. So that is telling in itself that you just want to stir up some bullshit to get attention. And they just roll with it, want to call them every name in the book, but you don't even know what the problem is because she never said what the problem was. Just that they don't want to co-parent. All of a sudden, they just don't want to co-parent because you don't even need to talk to them. All you gotta do is go pick your kids up, and you know that, Liv. You know you don't have to talk to him. Yeah.
We're dealing with. But I feel like I feel good because I know that I've done everything that I could possibly do. I went to jail. I've been through the fucking ringer when it comes to just being in my kid's life. And I'm
Wow.
not gonna be put
Definitely.
through it anymore.
Put through what, Liv?
It's gone way too far.
What is it?
It's gone way too far. It's gone way too far. And sometimes people don't learn to respect a situation or people until you're gone. And hopefully my absence will bring a realization to him that, oh, my kids do need their mom. They actually do.
Okay, so see how this gonna backfire on you? Because everything does, right? I just told you, you throw those darts and they hit the rubber wall and they come back at you every time, and that's why you sitting there hurt so, because all them darts just keep stabbing you and stabbing you and poking you and poking you. You think that your absence is going to affect them when it's really going to make everything better. Mark my words. She thinks that her absence is going to, they just going to be like, oh, I miss her. I mean, girl, you went to jail. Jail. And you left them when you went to Florida. You didn't think about that though, right? Mm-hmm. And you the one come back trying to make demands. Wasn't even calling them when you was in Florida. And from what I heard as well, you wasn't even calling them when you was in jail. So you think this little game you trying to play right here is gonna work? It's only gonna make it worse for you because they're getting older. They're not little babies. They're getting older. They can see things for what it is, and they're only gonna get closer to the person that's really their mother. But you go ahead.
You know, I've played along with this fucking game that he thinks it's okay what he's
Right,
done, and it's
Yellow
not
Hawk.
okay. It's devastating what he's done.
Yep, Chardonnay.
Devastating. And for him to even want to hurt the mother of his kids the way that he does is sick. Very, very sick. Because I would never do this to him. I would never sleep good at night knowing that he's in jail for money, that he needs to pay me. And I know I said I was going to put AJ's dad on child support. No, the fuck I'm not. For what? He doesn't want to be a part of his kid's life. That's on him. I'm not going to turn around and try to dig in his pockets for what? Fuck I look like. Or Kailani's dad, or this baby's dad. We can all agree to disagree. I don't agree with that shit. Period, point blank. And it's not even that type of party when it comes to me, because I want to be in my kid's life. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You want to be in your kid's life, but you made that comment to Robin. And I'm going to make sure I keep saying that. Because again, you did this live after you made that comment. Hey, Karen. And she keeps saying what he did. Tell what he did. All you keep saying is what he did, what he did, what he did. And I'm not talking about the child support shit. What did he do? That's so gut wrenching to you right now. He came and picked his kids up when they summoned for him. Oh, that could be what it is. So Ryan cried and he came running, and you prefer to Ryan to just be there crying and be miserable. Is that what happened? Oh, I got it. Because you rather for them to be miserable. I got it. There it is. I know if I keep talking about it, it'll come through. That's what it is. You rather Ryan sit there and suffer with you than to be rescued by her father. Okay. Yeah, that's her emotion. That's why she let her lay there on the tablet and shit. You right. That's exactly how she treats her, like a support animal. You absolutely correct. Yep, Barbara. That's exactly what she's doing. Exactly what she's doing. Yeah. And it's all going to backfire on her because everything she does backfire on her. So it's all going to backfire.
That's your, oh, what are you doing? You're watching AJ? Wait, hold on. Okay. No. Unfortunately, this situation is so far gone. So far gone.
Yeah, because of
I
what
don't
you
think it would really
said.
make a difference, baby.
It is
Sarah,
far gone because of what you said.
I don't, baby.
She didn't, CC Life. She didn't call him that summer.
Yeah, I have, Lindsay. I've taken a lot of different routes with this situation, guys. I've paid. I think I've had like 3 or 4 lawyers
Girl, stop
in this
lying.
situation. There's been so much that's been done, so much money that has been spent.
Oh.
Um, I'm just done with the situation.
Y'all see how easy she lie? Because the people that's coming in there, they don't know. So she can just sit there and let the lies roll off her tongue. She done had 3 or 4 different lawyers. She done spent a lot of money. Like she said that with such ease. Wow. And if you cared that much, you would keep getting lawyers and keep spending money, right? If that was the case, we know that's not the case. But you rather sit here for 3 hours and talk about them instead of handling your business, even getting some boxes and moving. Because you ain't packed one damn thing.
I spent 6 years fighting this man. For what? For what? To say I fought? My kids know my heart. My kids know that I love them.
Who was her
I don't need to
friend,
fight in a
Pammy?
corrupt courtroom to prove it to my children. And I damn sure ain't proving shit to the fucking internet.
You that's all you do is try to prove shit to
I
the
spent
net.
time, years,
That's all you
energy,
do every day.
tears. Baby, no. Sometimes people get such leverage in court that there's not really much you can do. And it's not even about what I did or didn't do. It's about corruption.
Mm.
That's all I can say. Like, that's it. And that's all. I can't explain it. Why do evil people do evil things? Because they're evil.
You would
I
know.
can't explain it.
You would know. That's you. That's you, Liv. You always talking about yourself. Why evil people do evil things? You need to ask yourself that. Why do I do evil things that affect my children? Every day. Every day. And whoever this Lindsay chick is, I understand it's hard. Are you going to wait until they're able to say who they want to live with? Well, hmm. Because she not telling y'all what's really going on, you wouldn't even ask that question.
What are you doing? You want water? Let me give you water. Here. Don't spill it. What? This? Please don't spill it in the bed, Kalani.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
like
this is
she
a
did
war. And
with
a
the
war for
movie.
what?
Blew the
A
money.
war for what, you guys? What are we fighting for? We lost. First of all, there was never a plot here. The plot was already done. He wanted to take the kids. She wanted to take the kids and destroy my life behind it, I guess. But my life is not destroyed. I don't care what it looks like on the internet. I'm doing very well for myself. Mentally, physically, I might not look like it where
Mentally, you're not. You just admitted the other day, Liv, and we know you're not mentally okay because you just did 3 hour live full of bullshit about people that don't give a fuck about you. Okay. Physically, you're not all right because you're sitting here pregnant again and you don't need to be pregnant again. So your life is exactly what we say it is gutter fire and shambles up beneath the barrel where the mud bugs live. Your life is nothing. You're a whole big nothingness. Look at the scenario behind you. It tells the whole story. You have to come online lying every day, lying to survive, talking to strangers to get your crack fix every day.
I'm living right now, because I've had to move back and forth from Florida to Texas. I've had to change my whole life because of this situation multiple times because I wanted to be a part of my kid's life. Um Also, um don't forget that whoever has the kids gets the tax money and blah blah blah. Like, there's a lot of reasons my kids were taken from me, honey, okay? People saw dollar signs, people saw a whole bunch of stuff. I have been maintaining and doing my own thing without all that bullshit by myself. So, I'm very proud of myself.
Mm.
Very, very proud of myself. And I haven't let it kill me either. So I'm very proud of myself.
There you go, Mo.
Yeah. And
Yes, you did,
unfortunately,
Daddy.
Kelly, I don't
Correction,
think they
child.
ever will. I don't think they ever will. Good night, y'all. Good night, everybody. I don't think they ever will. So, like I said, instead of people making this like a joke and haha, Olivia, like I said, I'm good. I took my L's. I dusted myself off. I cried it out. I felt it out. Girl, I done been through it, okay? I have seen the worst of the worst days. You guys could never imagine, okay? So instead of trying to, and I'm talking to like the trolls and the haters, instead of trying to be funny, show a little bit of grace and a little bit of empathy when it comes to children who are stuck in a fucked up situation like this, regardless of how you feel about me. You could hate me, whatever. I don't care how you feel. So, but kids deserve to have both their parents.
And they have them. They have both of their parents. So what are we talking about here? You keep missing the plot. That's the issue here. You really miss the plot, the beginning, the middle, and the end of the motherfucking story. You just always missing it. You are so ditzy, dumb, and stupid. And your kids don't need to be around you. You are the trauma. You are the dysfunction. You are the issue, Liv. You are. And you can say what you say at your mouth to your kids. Why do they need to be around you? That's why you sitting here looking how you looking. You trying to convince these people in this chat because you didn't think it would get out about what really popped off. And even besides that, just what you have said in front of these kids, I still would feel the same way about you. It's just adding on the layers and the layers and the layers of the disdain I have for you. That's all it's doing.
They deserve to. That's like a God-given right. And a lot of people don't, because their parents get strung out on drugs or their parents choose other things over their kids. And I never did. Even when it comes to men, I never chose men over my kids. Because if that was the case, I would have been like him, left my kids and went back to Florida by myself and got a man like he did. He left Florida, he went to Texas to be with a woman. I didn't do that. If I had a man, okay, I had a man, but I always had my kids with me, period, point blank. Regardless of if you approve of it, you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, I never left them to go be with a man. The fuck? But mama got needs too. Okay.
Mm.
So that's just that on that.
Mm.
But never that. Never that, honey. I fought for almost 6 years and it hasn't. Yeah, Lindsay, and I'm sure you got your kids, right? You got your kids. Usually when the mom gets the kids, the situation dies down because women, I mean, yes, there are a lot of bitter women who stay bitter, I guess, for the rest of their life, but
And that would be you. I'm getting tired of her.
for real.
Sorry, guys.
I wish everybody the best. I wish everybody healing and for God to show them the way. Okay? Period, point blank. But I love y'all. Kalani, where's the top?
Their kids every time. The
Yeah.
best thing you can do, I think it's the only ones that are getting hurt are them kids. Takes a real special type of human.
No, 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 Steph. That wouldn't happen because it still defeats the purpose. No, and I don't even want to speak on that. I don't care about that. I don't even want to speak on that because that's never going to happen. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to happen, but because believe it or not,
Someone said in her chat, one of her windmillers that's been commenting back to back, if you're comfortable sharing, why did he gain custody? She's not going to tell you the real reason. She just told you it was corruption.
never mind. It doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. None of it even matters. It shouldn't even be up to her when my kids get me. Who made it her business?
Why are you
Him?
keep talking about her?
It's shouldn't. She wasn't there when we made them or had them. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I think that I think that it doesn't even matter. I don't even want to talk on that. It doesn't even matter.
Okay, then stop
Who
talking on it
cares?
then.
I
You,
hate to be
you
mean,
care.
but I just don't. I think that the internet and I think that everyone gives this person like more. I think that's why another reason like her head is so big because she thinks that the internet has like built her up to think that she's something. My haters have built her up to think that she's something. But it's like, babe, I'm sorry. Like you you're not me. You'll never be me. And I'm not saying
And she probably thinking the gods, the goats, the cows, the moon, the stars, and the sun that she not like you. Like you said that, like you, I told you are a mud bug. Look how she looking. And you really don't like this woman because she's with Gerard. That's it. That's all. Nobody's building Nisha up. Nisha is who she is. I don't know her. I'm on the outside looking in, but what I do know is she taking care of them children over there. And that's something you don't do. And that's what you mad about. While you be over here in the reactors channels, that's what you mad about. That people praise her for taking on 3 kids that she didn't have to take on. She wanted to be with Gerard. That's a package deal. She could walk away anytime she want to walk away. Just how you do it. But the difference is she's not their mother. But she's not their birth mother. Let me say it like that because she's the mother. She's not their birth mother. So she can walk away with no nothing, no responsibility ties, no nothing. You walk away and you the birth mother. You have walked away several times and you just did it again. So what the F are you talking about, girl? Focus on you and your brain activity. You busy trying to focus on what you think she doing and what she this and what she that. You making up all these scenarios in that little pea brain of yours. Focus on yourself, loser.
You know what I'm saying. I'm still here, Lil. Okay. I'm just saying,
Damn
but I
loser.
don't know. The internet can inflate the egos and make people think crazy stuff.
Like your chat. Like your chat. Yeah.
But yeah, keep the faith. Yeah, I am. I'm going to keep the faith, but I'm also going to protect my peace, set firm boundaries, and
Mm.
pray for the best. That's it. Pray for the best. Not for me, not for him, for my kids. Mm-hmm.
Look at, not for him, not for me. She's so devilish. How do you tell somebody who to pray for and how to pray? Who does that? You see how devilish she is? She trying to control how people pray. 64 mug shots was over there for a drop off. He was over there to drop off some stuff. That's what he was over there for. Now, I don't know if they ever had any grown up aerobics or Pilates, but he was over there for that. That's his stilo, doing drop offs. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Oh, she's the perfect mother.
God knew what was done to me was wrong. That's why he didn't replace my children, but he gave me 3 more babies. He gave me 2 more girls and a son. Because he knew what was done to me on earth by flawed humans was wrong. So he took it upon himself and gave me 3 more. And I'm very grateful. And my heart, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say that my kids were replaced, because that's not true. They can never be replaced. But I will say that my heart has been filled back up. Once it was drained of everything, my heart has been filled back up. And I'm very grateful for restoring my heart.
Girl, this damn speech. Can this shit. No, girl, save it. Save it. Cult leader. A lot of women couldn't handle what you've been through. Cult leader. Everything she's been through, she brought it on herself. Even this little speech she trying to give, she don't want them damn kids, and she told them don't reach out to her. Banana, what do you mean? Y'all ain't no. Did she mention Robin yet? Oh, I didn't play that part. I didn't want to play that. I'm not getting into that because I think that's very trifling, uncouth, unnecessary for her to have said that. So I don't even want to keep playing it and repeating it. You know what other people do, they do. But for me, I don't even want to get into that. Because all this right here is more than enough for me. This is triggering enough for me. Yeah, I don't need all that. And she just the devil for even saying any of this shit. The whole live is bullshit. It's like, seriously. Not just that part about Robin. The whole thing is, even the point of you just keep talking about Nisha like you know this woman, blaming everything on her, like this man can't do what he want to do. And like they the only 2 options in the world. He can't just go be with any other woman. He left you.
And yeah, because of God restoring my heart, I'm here today, sane mind and sane body, and here, you know what I mean? Here, because of God. restoring me.
Mm. So God was
So
pleased with you
yeah,
talking to your
anyway,
child like that?
I get to hold these baby feet. Because I'm a mama, I'm a mom. Like, nothing, once you become a mother, like, nothing will ever be as important as being a mother, you know? So, like, that's what I mean by, like, God knew my purpose. Yeah, I have a lot of purposes on this earth, but my main purpose was to be my children's mom. And when that was taken from me, he restored. And it's still being taken from me. I'm not choosing to not be there because I don't want to be there. I'm choosing to not be there for all of the other reasons that I just spoke to you guys.
Yeah, and all of them was a bunch of bullshit. Them people in your chat can't name one reason because you talked in complete circles the whole time. You didn't give one solid reason, and you didn't once say, "I told them kids don't contact me anymore." This girl is really like mentally disturbed, guys. She really is. And you see how her tone changed? She is mentally disturbed.
And I pray within this season of stepping away that God restores other people, that God shows other people the right way. I pray because he's actually really done a number on me, you know? He has. He was right beside me in jail. He was right beside me every single part of the way.
Busy trying to gain
So,
sympathy.
and
He
sometimes you
bringing up
have
jail
to
all of a sudden.
lose to gain. Give me the feet. Give me the feet, Mama.
Now she need a distraction from that
Okay, I
bullshit
love
she
you.
just said.
You can go night night. For a child, it's a true blessing. 100%. Yeah.
Okay, come
And
on,
I've
Steve.
always treated it as such.
Right there. See, like we say on this side, you can say all that to them and they can be amen, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. But over here, we gonna pick it apart. So this God that you speaking about, he just sent you random dudes to get pregnant when you can't even afford a baby mentally, physically, financially. You're mentally effed up, but God just sent more kids to you. Okay. But he didn't send you no man to take care of these kids. He didn't send you a means to really take care of these kids because you living off government daddy. That's how this work. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now you see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the cult stuff. I mean that. I seriously mean that. Yeah. Now you done switched it all the way over here to God. And you talking about sleeping with the man and dot 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 now it's all the way back over here to God. It's like it's you selectively use God in your conversations because you don't pray, you don't do none of that because you don't tell nobody who to pray for and who not to pray for. That's not how this works. It's almost over,
I've always
guys.
been there for my
Give
kids,
them
and
a
nobody
minute.
will. That's the truth.
No, it's not.
Nobody could say I haven't been there for my
Yeah.
kids. Like I said, people could talk all this shit about me on social, baby, talk. I'm a bitch. You hate me. You hate my personality. You could hate all of that. But one thing you can never say is I wasn't there for my babies because I
Yeah, we
always
can.
was.
We just said
Through the
it.
pain, through the struggle, through the hurt, through the devastation, through the everything. I always had my kids right there.
Ooh, Lord, if my laptop was old and raggedy, I would just have to throw it. This bitch just sit here and said this whole complete lie. I mean, she lies with such ease, guys. And I know I keep saying it. I'm just so baffled that I just think that I've never really known a pathological liar. Like I've heard the word, of course, and some people use it, loosely. But she really is textbook for being a pathological liar. She just sit here and says she's just been here for her kids through when she's the one that caused the turmoil, but she's been there for them through it all. You got out of jail. Who did you run to? Somebody put in the chat. When she got out of jail, who did she run to? And how long did it take for her to go see her kids? Can somebody put it in the chat for me, please? Hey, bottoms up if I didn't speak earlier. Someone tell me. Okay. Thank you, Banana. Ran to Gamer Boy, because I don't call him no Gamer Bay. All right. How long did it take for her to see her kids? When she got out of jail. Thank you, Sharonda. And I remember I did a reaction on that, and I say you could have even asked Gerard. I've been, I ain't been here. Can I just come pick him up, take him to eat, just to see him, give him a hug? I know it's not my weekend, but can I take him to the movies? Do something for a few hours because I haven't seen my kids in months. You didn't even do that. You did nothing until it was your time, and then you really, like people said, a month before you even went and got them. So miss us with the bullshit, and this is the only thing we can. I'm just pointing this out, but we know there's many other scenarios. Like you left them at the school when you supposed to go pick them up that time, and you left them at the school. School, that was devastation, right? And right shortly after that, that's when you ran off to Florida. So we can list many things on this side of turmoil you have caused these kids, and who was there to pick up the pieces? Nisha. Yeah. When you didn't pick them up from school, Nisha went and got them. So you want to tell her to stay in her position? How dare you? How dare you? Because like I say, Nisha probably went and picked Robin up because I'm sure Gerard was working. Went and picked Robin up when she was crying. And you caused that devastation. Yet again.
Always. And it started with Robin. I remember being pregnant and that man was cheating on me. And I was right there with my baby. I was devastated. Devastated. Have you ever been cheated on when you're pregnant by a man that you actually really love? Girl. And it's your first baby? Whew. That pain, honey. That pain, honey. Okay. That pain be paining. Okay. But it just made me stronger. It made me stronger as a mother. You know? Stronger as a mother, stronger as a woman. Because no matter what, my babies came first. Once I became pregnant with them. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know it's 12 o'clock. We gotta go night-night. You're scared. Oh my gosh, that's her whole thing. She's scared. That's why she wants to sleep with mommy every night. Oh my gosh, these children, yeah. I wish I could get a double king bed. And I was thinking of downsizing to a queen. I don't think I can because they always want to sleep with me. But love y'all. Thank you guys for listening to me. I love it. I love it so much. I love talking to you guys about the real shit. You know what I mean? Love y'all. Love y'all. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
uh...
I need to buy my phone.
What? Is that your tummy? Put your tummy away. Okay, love y'all. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessings to everybody. And tonight, you guys just send a prayer. Just pray for my babies. You know, that's all. For all the haters, don't stop trying to hurt me. Instead, just pray for the well-being of my kids. Even if I don't get to be with them until they're 18. Let's say you guys all win. The internet wins. He wins. His ego and his pride and his hate wins. And I don't get to be in their life until they're 18, until they can come to me as adults. Just pray.
You see how she just spin that whole narrative? That it's on him, that she didn't do nothing. It's all on him why she can't see the kids. That's what this 3 hour live was supposed to do. Spin the narrative that it's all on him and Nisha why she can't see the kids. She didn't do nothing. Nothing, nada, nothing. And she can't even get off live without, she just got to continue to lie. We down to the last 2 minutes and she got to kick back up the lie instead of logging off. Her soul is so unsettled. She couldn't even just click stop the live. She had to go back into it. And now she's saying it's midnight and she up in this doing this devil shit. She on demon time.
They're fulfilled in their heart. They know that I love them. They know that their mommy's right here. Just pray that they never see a sad day. Just pray for their well-being, because that's all that matters. Taking children away from their mom is not a win. Well, to him, it's a win. To him, it's a win. To the internet, to my haters, to everyone who hates me, it's a win. So if you guys do end up winning, like I said,
Liv, you can, those tears that you tried to, I know you might be trying to audition for an old school Tubi movie, but cut it off. Cut it out. Cut it out. Yeah, shut up. Cut it out. That shit don't move us at all. Pray that they don't, but you cause them trauma every fucking time. But you want people to pray that they just okay. Because at the hands of you, their birth mother, they experience trauma after trauma after trauma. And you want to sit here and do some fake tears. Yeah, they sitting over there listening. You see what they just said? Because they just swear up and down that Gerard and Nisha are just evil people and they just came in the midnight hour and stole her kids and she's the best mom. Y'all see how she living and y'all expect for all them kids to be in that little crumped up apartment. That show you their thought process. Y'all okay with those kids being there with no beds, nowhere to sleep properly, nowhere to move. Those kids are getting bigger and y'all cool with that? Y'all will be cool with that. She don't work. She ain't got no real income coming in. But y'all cool with that. She's sitting here pregnant again, but y'all fine with that. Just on the strength of that coat. Right, Steve. Because you ain't bought them no pack of pencils, so you gonna buy their first cars. She ain't even bought a pair of shoes for them.
not you guys. I'm saying
Well, that didn't come from Walmart. Let me take that back. She did buy Christian some shoes from Walmart, which would be fine if she bought different shoes from different places. Let me make sure I'm clear about that. He probably ain't wearing them shoes. Them shoes probably still over there at her apartment.
if they do end up winning, just pray for the well-being of the kids. That's all. That's all we can all do.
Always
You know?
get sympathy.
Yeah. That's all we can all do, because that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I'm good. I promise you I'm good. I promise. I'm the adult. I can handle it. They're children. They deserve better. You know? I love you guys. Talk to you. Here, say bye-bye, Kai.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
She said, okay, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, AJ is asleep, you guys, over here on the edge of my bed. He came in here too.
No.
God has this. I believe so too. I believe so too, Kelly. I think God has it. God has everything. God will do what he needs to do. But I love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Bye, y'all.
You see that Karamo show popped up. I told you I'll be on that Karamo show. That's where she need to go. That's where them kids, if he didn't get canceled, I'm just saying this hypothetically. If he didn't get canceled, those kids will be right on that Karamo show because they not gonna know who their daddies are. And they gonna have to go in there to do some DNA. Yeah, that was a lot, Tasha. And think about it. We just covered the last little piece of it. So you imagine sitting there watching the whole 2 almost 3 hour live, everything she said, and I can't do that. Yeah, just that part right there was more than a notion, right? Every other word or every other sentence was some kind of lie. hmm So let me play this real quick, and then we're gonna read some more comments, and we're gonna get up out of here. Um, yeah, because my head hurt now. Because this girl. Won't own up to nothing that she do.
A narcissistic baby mama. Narcissistic baby moms absolutely thrive on your reaction. They need the attention. They need you to do something, whether it's rage, frustration, or just giving them the control. The best way to disarm them is don't react. Stay calm, stay silent, and stay detached. And when she sees that she can't get a rise out of you, she's going to lose the control. This video is specifically for those fathers that are really trying to help parent their children. This is not a video for those absent fathers that are intentionally causing harm to your children through mental and emotional manipulation by bad mouthing their mother or lying about the breakup or living a lifestyle that's harmful for your children. This video is not for you. This is for those dads that's really, really trying. You have to stay calm, silent, and detached, especially if you're dealing with a custody battle or some type of legal dispute. Narcissists depend on your emotional response to manipulate the system. So don't you go yelling and arguing and giving them the ammunition to use against you, because they will. You have to remember that your narcissistic baby mama is like a star. She's starring in her own little show. Her job is to perform. Narcissists need the spotlight. But when you starve them of that attention, they can't manipulate you. If you can relate and this video has helped you, be sure to follow for more. Let me tell you how.
And I agree with what she's saying. So this kind of goes with someone that said earlier in the chat, and I see this in other people's chats too, in this human response, because I think I thought it at one point, but the more and more I actually listen and think about it, yeah, I agree with what she's saying. And I like the way Gerard and Nisha are handling this. They are the adults in this situation. Okay. There are 4 kids in this situation and 2 adults. All right. And they're handling the way adults handle it. They don't need to feed into her because that's all she wants is to get their attention and keep it going. Keep it. That'll give her content because she has no content. And that'll bring them down. That'll bring them down to her level by arguing, trying to debunk anything she says. It'll just bring them down. And that'll bring chaos and toxicity into their relationship. And they don't need to do that. So I like the way they handle it, by not coming on live and talking about it, using their social media platforms for what they want to use it for, which is, their accomplishments, what they got going on in their lives, posting what they want to post, not posting stuff based on her bullshit. I love it. Yeah. And and everybody can't do that. Some people would have been handle business with her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying right, wrong, or indifferent because everybody is different. I'm just saying I appreciate the way Gerard and Nisha are handling it. But hey, if somebody else wanted to handle it another way, then that would have been their prerogative. Because the vile shit that she say would trigger anybody, you know? So, yeah. But this advice here is good because that's what they want. They want you to, that's what she want. She want them to do that so she can have content. So it's not even worth it. They doing right by ignoring her. Yeah, that's the only thing she values. She don't have anything else to value. So that's her crack. She got to go get her shots every day from them. That's why she was trying to do the little God spiel at the end. And it's amazing. People are like, oh, the girl was like, nobody wins if they take the kids from the mother. Oh, so when we got stories out here and the mother's abusing her kids and starving her kids and they take the kids from the mother, nobody's winning. See, some people don't think before they talk. Every woman is not a good mother. They're just not. Just because they had the kids don't automatically make them the best parent. It just don't. And some people society want to believe that. They think that women can take care of kids better than men. Yeah, men can do things women can't. Da 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 da. That's why it's supposed to be both people to balance it out. Yes, that's the way it should be. But when it's not that way, you can't always just assume that the man can't take care of kids. Yes, it's going to be different than a woman because it's masculine, female energy. Yes, it's going to be different, but it's done a lot. There are a lot of men out here raising their kids. All right. And some of them may have a woman in the house, some may not. They just may have other women in the family, of course, that help him out. Okay. So there are plenty of women that abandon their kids every day. And the man steps up to the plate. He don't abandon the kids too. Just like in Liv's situation. Liv abandoned Kalani and AJ today. They gonna have to go with Stella. They not gonna go. The daddies ain't stepping up. Come on. All right, let me read a few more. We gonna go and see. Southside people like Ola live and raise YNs and baby mothers. Yep. She actually admitted she still has legal rights and days to see them, but she chose not to. Yeah. She says she's not going to. But pray for them that they don't see no dark nights, that they don't this and they don't that, because they birth mother says she don't want to see them no more. She don't want to pick them up and they don't need to call her. They wouldn't call her no way, but still. Yeah. So, yeah, but pray for them. Yes, Mo. Because why they need to come off come down to her level. They don't. They don't. They don't need to come down to her level. I mean, well, I'm gonna say I appreciate the fact that they don't. I'm not gonna tell them what they don't need to do. I just appreciate how they handle it. Let me say that. Mm-hmm. They didn't hear her say she stopped trying. I don't know what that means, Baba. What you mean? Yeah, and that's why she keep regurgitating the same old mess from 2-3 years ago, 5-6 years ago, because she wants them to react. So she just keeps regurgitating shit. Did nobody ask her nothing about when Gerard cheated when she was pregnant? Who asked her for that information? Right. I haven't spoken to my violent narcissist ex for 4 years, and it drove him mental, not being able to get a response. Our mutual friends say he's still in love with me and believes I will come back. Yeah, see how they work? They really exist out here. And like the woman said in the video, like, it's crazy. And even the post I made earlier today on the shorts about this. Yeah. I am too, Diane. I am too. Because some people don't even have that in them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't have that in them to be rah rah and definitely coming online being rah rah. Everybody's not gonna be like that. Everybody don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I wouldn't. I don't put my personal biz online anyway. I'm definitely not fit to come online with a whole bunch of strangers telling them my business. I'm not doing all that. I would never do that. Mm-mm. Rah rah and this man and that man. I was slept with who I slept with, and no, I'm not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's for gutter snipes like her. And what understood don't need to be explained. Nisha don't have to come on here explaining shit. At the end of the day, she really don't. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it, Steve. These people in the world, we're actually getting to see this in real time. Like, I know for me, we knew it kind of like brushed over our brains and our thoughts that these people out here, like when we see news stories of, situations, but we seeing this crap in real time in her chat. Like these people really are amongst us. And these people have kids. Yeah. So, that's what we actually getting ready to see. That's why I say this thing is deeper than it's real deep. It really is. Because she can sit here for 2 hours and say everything she just said, and it all was just grandiose, so bits and pieces of a story, leaving out complete information, not telling the whole story. She did all of that, regurgitating shit. And for what? What was the point of that? Because she needed her crack fix from that chat. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I asked somebody about that. I didn't even see if they told me where their son's going to college or not. There we go, SK Lee. But you sitting here for, I'm gonna keep saying it, guys. I know you like, damn, girl, that you done said that 50 billion times. But I just want that to set in. You can sit online almost 3 hours talking about your ex and his wife, but you don't even know who the father of your child is. And even if you do know, the dude not around, he ain't there right now. You talking about moving, where this dude at? Why can't he go get the boxers for you? Oh, okay. That's the kind of shit we talking about over here. So you busy worrying about everybody else, but look at you. You refuse to do that. That's why you sit online all day. Looking at yourself is scary. Yep. She ain't mentioned him when she said she wasn't going to talk, because something happened about that. So that's why she hasn't mentioned him. Something happened about that situation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think in that situation, yeah, Nisha is probably, one keeping him, because he has come on here a few times in the past. But Nisha is not with that mess because you bringing that into our home, and I don't blame her. I mean, he with her. If he in a union with her, he's going to listen to his wife. And you going online talking and doing all that, that's bringing chaos and confusion to our home. And I don't want that over here. And I don't blame her. We don't need that. We need to deal with our marriage, how we deal with our marriage, not what the internet say. And that's that on that. You know? I was married 19 years to a narcissist. Took me 10 years to recover, find my way back. Ooh, say cheese. I'm glad you was able to do that. I'm glad you was able to do it. Yeah, because we know some people don't get the opportunity to recover, right? Yeah, because that person want to take them out of here. Hmm. Yeah, just the whole scenario. When you put the whole scenario together, this is what we talking about. Done gave birth to two other children, done slept around with 15 to 20 other different men. Randoms, you don't even remember their names. But you sitting on here talking about Gerard and Nisha. Is she really gonna get the tubes tied though? Someone mentioned earlier, did she go to the doctor? Remember she said she had a doctor's appointment this week. Did she go? Yeah. She don't do nothing. We talked about that earlier. I tried to list everything I could. When she wanted to tell Nisha to stay in her place. I mean, and then AJ finishing school this week. I already knew this wasn't a traditional daycare center because he gonna be out for the summer like everybody else. No real daycare, child care centers, they don't get out for the summer. They don't even get out for the holidays, and he was out for the holidays. So this some old rinky-dink place she done found. I mean, again, it worked for him. He was able to get out the house. I'm not knocking it, but how's this gonna work for her for the summer? Having a baby, having him at home, having okay, this yeah, we gonna be right here being spectators for free. And I don't feel no ways tired about it. Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, this finna really be this shit show gonna continue, guys. It ain't no ending to this shit show. Hmm. Oh, okay, banana. Well, maybe she really not gonna get it done, right? Because you know how she lie. Well, I don't know. I don't care if she do or not. She can have another one for all I care. That's her life. It's tough, but I knew though actually working, I engage in issues by people's evidence of your guilt. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. Like I say, even that situation, whether he slept with her or not, I don't even care nothing about that either. Because again, that's between him and his wife. If he did it, if he didn't do it, that's still between them. And she chooses to still be there, then that's what they worked out, and that's between them. That's how I feel about it. I just don't understand why she has to keep bringing it up, whether they stay together or not. Why does she got to keep bringing it up? Mind your business. Get your own affairs in order. Like it doesn't matter if she stay or not. You stayed. You didn't even want to get a divorce from the man. So why does it matter if this woman stay or not? That's crazy work, dude. Well done, lovely. Mine tried to take my life and I had to go into hiding for 12 months. Oh my God, before I can live on my own. I know you're living the life you thought you never would. See what I'm saying? It's serious out here in these streets. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you was able to do what you needed to do to protect yourself. Mm-hmm. Yep. Bars is very hard to recover. I can imagine. Because it's hard to recover in a relationship and you just heartbroken and all of that, honey. I can attest to that. So I can imagine going through something traumatic like that with somebody that's narcissistic and they still out here. Yeah, I can imagine. I hate that for you guys. But this is in the real world. And this how she is. And then this last live that she did talking about I could be a documentary and I could this and I could that. Like she's so dark. It's very concerning. Hmm. Well, I hope they are, Tasha. Like I said it before, hope all of them need to be putting paperwork on her, but we already know one of them not gonna do nothing because he just want to stand over there talking like he the coolest thing since ISIS was invented. So you know how that go. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. But we're gonna get out of here. I may have to go back tomorrow and look at that. Someone came in and dropped down when Ryan got upset in that video. Maybe we'll bring that up tomorrow. Um, and let me get out of here because I do gotta go to work tomorrow, even though it's gonna be a chill day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, thank you. We got to this point. I can get some chill in. But pretty stoner. Yeah, I think you know how they have the little ceremonies for the kids. Make them feel special. Give them a little ceremony. So they can do their little thing. Because I saw one on TikTok today. They do those. Some little schools do that for the kids just so they can feel special. Um. Hmm. So anyway, Drake got his little haircut. He look handsome. He do look a little cutie. Can't say too much about that other little thing over there, but he growing on into his little face. Hmm. So yeah. Oh, you off for the next 5 days, Steve? All righty, all right. Okay, you went back and checked it out, Danny. Okay, I'll check it out. Maybe we'll pull it up tomorrow so we can all talk about it again together. And because that's what we gonna do over here. We gonna, since she wanna hide, glide, and slide and don't want to tell us stuff, then we'll pick through it and we'll talk about it. Because now we know. Because we over here assuming Christian was there and he wasn't. Hmm. All right, because we just assumed she got the 3 kids. But now we know, right? Mm-hmm. A little bit. Hey, that's what the people saying now. That's what the people saying. Time will tell. Time will tell because there's people over here. Some people don't believe she is. Some people believe she is. And I'm in the middle. And I'm saying time will tell. Because hey, the way that stomach was looking in that orange dress compared to what it looked like in that t-shirt and shorts, yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused, man. I'm confused, mint, honey. I don't know. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-hmm. She's saying about the dateline stuff because we have been talking about it for a while and said that Nisha could have done something while she was sleeping with Draw and leaving the kids with Nisha. I'm confused on that, girl. What you mean? I know she made some old tacky comment about she sleep with Gerard while he watching their kids. Like that's supposed to be a dig because y'all too out of order. Yeah, whatever. Steve, I know you standing on that. You standing 10 toes down on that. I'ma see it when the baby at the house. Shit, I don't even see that baby crying in that nasty twat. I'll see it when the baby at the house and they all trying to sleep in that one bed. And how that Betty Joy training be acting. We gonna see how this play out. We gonna see how it plays out. Right, Sharonda. You gotta do that sometime. You do. That's why I say parts of this video I wasn't gonna cover because I can't have that because the whole video is triggering to me, the whole vlog or live or whatever you want to call it. So I didn't need to, I already said what I felt about it because it's just some things I don't care about, guys. When it's I don't care about none of this shit as Rivalda, to be honest. But I'm just saying, in the fact of really really talking about it, I don't really care about that. Even the first time it was said about her saying it on TikTok, I never really said nothing about that because I don't get into that. I let that's something the parents can deal with. Um, and yeah, and for her to say it, I just can't. And then even with the affair, I never got into that because again, I felt like that's their marriage. They deal with it. Yeah. So it's just some things I don't put a whole lot of energy into. Um, Thank you, Kim. I'm finna get off of here. I appreciate everybody checking in, um, giving their thoughts and opinions. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, and I will be back. I will try to definitely come tomorrow. Like I say, things are kind of slowing down for me. So I will definitely um come back tomorrow so we can get into some more of her business because I wanted my initial thing was I was going to do Nika and Big Family Living because I had a comparison I need to do as far as their cooking goes. So we'll possibly get into that on tomorrow. And then we'll see what Betty Joe talking about. Because did she come live today? I'm sure she'll pop out tomorrow. Um, because that one live she did just sitting there talking about movies and shit. I'm not interested in that. I can't. That these different personalities, some of the personalities, I just can't deal with. She's Sybil and Betty Broderick. She just got so much going on. So much going on. It's so much going on and ain't got shit going on. Figure that out. So much going on, but ain't got shit going on. Lord have mercy. But thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in here. Hit that like button on the way out. If you did not do that for me, please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so, you in the bushes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's appreciated. And I need everybody to stay in peace. And I'll see you in the next one.